Thank you for joining us for a special KBRFradio.com video streaming production. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company and your Otter Tail Power Company pregame show. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeouts. Ugsted Plumbing and Heating with your game time and temperature. Viking Cafe and Fergus Falls Apothecary with your keys to the game. Olson Oil Card Express and your Olson Oil Card Express postgame show. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota player of the game. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Otter Tail County AIS Task Force. Liberty Business Systems. Service Food of Fergus Falls Monument. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Otter Tail Coaches and FM Bank of Fergus Falls.
It's time for some Otter Boys hockey tonight on Channel 977. Thanks for tuning in on 977. Also streaming on the Fergus Now app. I'm with Zach Daniels. There he is. He's our game side engineer and cameraman tonight. Does a great job. We're looking forward to this one. A rematch with the River Lakes Stars. The Otters played River Lakes down in River Lakes at the Richmond Arena and lost a wild one 7-5. And in that game, one of their players, number 21, Blake Schultz, had a 7-point night. So he's a guy that we got to shut down here tonight. And I think the Otters have a great opportunity to really solidify themselves as far as Section 6A standings in this one. And the Otters are coming off a 6-1 win over Willmar the other night. They had 2 power play goals in that game, 4-point nights for Michael Schmidt and Aiden Shaky. Jared Kennedy had a pair of goals, I believe. Luke Johnson had a goal. And it was a good night of hockey for the Otters. But looking forward to this one. And this is a Central Lakes Conference game and a Section 6A game at that as well. And maybe between the first and second periods, we'll talk a little bit more about this section and how things shake out with that. But the Otters looking to continue to stay above 500. They're 11-11 right now. River Lakes 14-7-2. We will take a break and come back with our interview with head coach Mike Donahue. Before we do that, though, our Ugsted time and temperature right now at 6:50. It is 8 degrees. It's a balmy 8 degrees outside right now. That is our Ugsted time and temperature. We'll come back with our chat with Mike Donahue after this break, listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977 and also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Talk about River Lakes. Nice 6-1 win over Willmar. You were 2 for 2 on the power play and pretty much controlled the game.
Except for first period, I guess. Yeah. That can be a tough place to go play with atmosphere, and it's warm, and just trying to get things going in the right direction. And we scored first shift, so that was a really good sign. And then, I knew that Willmar would come back. And one thing we talked about as a team before the game is we beat them 9-0 in our rink, and it really wasn't much of a game. And I know that from Coach and Wilmer, that's the message they're getting loud and clear. Fergus may not be ready to go. If we can come out and be ready, and I thought Wilmer had a really good first period. We had Gabe in the net. Gabe made a couple of tremendous saves in that first period to keep the game close for us.
Now, in that game, too, your power play said was 2 for 2, but the power play's been good, hasn't it? When you're over 30%, it's pretty good. I know you still want to work on your PK, though, right?
Yeah, both of them, I think. I don't know, you look at some of the goals, they're not quite how you draw them up, but I guess as long as they end up in the back of the net, they still count. So still always work to do, I think, on special teams, because they're, come playoff time, so critical. A lot of teams you can play 5-on-5 pretty evenly, and special teams will definitely be a difference. So that's something that we need to continue to work on and get better every day.
River Lakes comes to town. This is a big section game for us. Even though the sections are maybe kind of laid out, we'll see what happens. But we lost 7-5 down there in a wild game, but I'm sure you're looking for a lot different result here at home.
Yeah, hopefully. It's one we always like to play at home. They have a rink that's really tough to play in, and they play a good style in that rink. So hopefully, we can come out on our home ice, be ready to go, and maybe avenge that loss.
One of their players had 7 points. That's pretty a rarity. But, what do you do to shut down Blake Schultz?
Yeah, just got to keep him to the outside, keep him from getting into the danger area. He's really good at getting inside the dots and creating those scoring chances. And we just need all 5 guys on the ice to defend the right way the entire time he's out there.
They are a team that really plays a hard-nosed style, don't they? Tough defensively, and I know that was a point of emphasis after the loss we had against Sartell, but playing between the dots.
Yeah, and they're tough. They're high compete. They're hard on pucks. They when we played in their rink, they're dump and chase. I don't know if they gain the blue line a single time with possession of the puck. They look to pressure you and force you into mistakes, and then they try to capitalize on them. So we got to be good on puck retrievals. We got to get in good support positions and just make good plays, getting the puck out of our end.
All right, good luck, Mike. Let's have a good one.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Mike Donahue, head coach of the Otters, come back after this break. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Light powers your day. And with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
What's the record for the biggest walleye? What's the record for the largest goldfish? Wait, what? Never release aquatic animals or plants into our lakes and rivers. Help protect our waters and native species.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
With you as our Otter Tail Power Company pregame show continues. It's now time for our Viking Cafe, Fergus Apothecary, keys to the game. The first key to the game for the Otters tonight will be to be playing tough between the dots. So we're talking about the hash marks between the circles, a tough area of the ice, both offensively, hard net drives, tough sticks in there, and also on the defensive end. That's where you got to defend well in the game as well to be successful. Also, the importance of special teams. The Otters penalty kill getting a little better. It's at 76%. Their power play at 31.6%. That's been very good. And the other thing is a full 51 minutes compete level, unless it goes to overtime, when I think we're going to be in good shape here tonight. But the compete level's got to be high. Again, those are Viking Cafe and Fergus Falls Apothecary keys to the game. I want to remind you that during our post-game show, we'll name our Quality Player of the Game, brought to you by Quality Toyota, and the T-shirts brought to you by Lake Country Graphics. So I appreciate all their help with that. We're going to take another break and come back with more on our Otter Tail Power Company pregame show right before puck drop. A couple more comments, and we'll get things going. Again, you're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
Olson Oil Cart Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Cart Express, supporting Otter Sports. The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Scott DeBrito. I had the privilege of wearing the Otter uniform. Today, I have the privilege of representing FM Bank here in Fergus Falls. Show your Otter pride with our Otter debit card. Stop in and see us or visit our website at mybankfm.com.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Back with you again. It's the River Lake Stars and the Fergus Falls Otters. River Lake Stars 14-7-2. The Otters 11-11 and 0 on the season. The Otters averaging 4.09 goals per game, giving up 3.68. For the Stars, they're averaging 4.5 goals a game, giving up about 3.5 a game. So it should be a good one. And let's see if the Otters can avenge that 7-5 loss that happened down in Richmond. We will take a break now before the puck drop. One more break, and that'll conclude our Otter Tail Power Company pregame show. We'll be back after this.
Business systems can be frustrating. Don't take it out on the printer. Let Liberty Business Systems simplify the chaos. With automated printing services and flexible contracts, you'll never feel frustrated or stuck with your business systems. Liberty Business Systems. Transparent, flexible, fearless.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstad Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstad Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Jay, owner of Fergus Apothecary, downtown Fergus Falls. We like to talk to you out in the open, not through glass, not through a speaker. We treat you as a person, not as an insurance card. So we invite you to come downtown Fergus Falls and speak with us.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Light power.
Hard work, dedication, and quality efforts of these outstanding youth. That attitude will help each quality player as they go forward. Congratulations to each of the quality players from Quality Toyota on West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
It's all time for our Nelson Auto Center starting lineups, brought to you by Nelson Auto Center, Highway 210 West in Fergus Falls. For the River Lake Stars, in goal number 1, Will Robinson. At 1D, number 42, Evan Jones. And another D, Isaac Blasco. He is a junior. Up front will be the center of the second line tonight. Will be Griffin Mayhew, and he is a junior. And on the left side, Parker Wells. The right side, Jakin Macadans. The Otters will start like this tonight. In goal will be number 1, Holden Stenstrom. At 1D will be Brock Sherman and his older brother, or younger brother, Brant, his D partner. Up front will be left winger Caden Zender, 6 goals and 3 assists on the right side. Parker Tilke, 3 assists on the year. And freshman Luke Johnson, 6 goals and 9 assists. Here we go. We're going to play some hockey. Let's get her going here. Mayhew against Johnson. Pair of 7s. Luke will win the draw. D to D it goes. And Luke Johnson will pick it up in his own end. Circle back the other direction. Luke with the puck. Tried to clear it over to Zender. It's picked up by Parker Tilke. He'll send it up along the boards. Here's Luke with the puck. He'll send it into the zone. Goes behind the net. Power turn behind the net there by Jones. Tries to play it out. Luke tries to pick it off. Otters with a little pressure in the corner. Puck to the near side. Zender goes off, and on comes Aiden Shaky. Luke Johnson pushed, check from behind. Bumped off the puck. Picked up here now by, here's Johnson with the puck. He'll circle it over. Sends one towards the net. He's been going through sticks this year. I think he needs another new one. He didn't break it, but more than in Bantam hockey, that's for sure. Aiden Shaky sends it into the corner. Good start here for Fergus Falls. Adam Kennedy is on, as is Michael Schmidt. Michael Schmidt's got 49 points right now. Puck sent in below the goal line. Schmidt will go after it. Good forward check along with Kennedy. Hits his man. Puck played over the near boards as the Stars try to move it out. And are we going to have a penalty there on the Otters? It looks like it's going to be on Michael Schmidt, a cross check. That fellow went down pretty easy, it seems like. But that is the call. So a penalty here on Michael Schmidt, a cross check at 1:13 of the period. So Schmidt with a cross check. The Otter penalty kill now out on the ice at a rate of 73.7%. The Stars power play at 22.8. Near side out at the point. Bruntlet. Here comes Aiden Shaky on a breakaway. Aiden Shaky with a shot and a pad save made by Robinson. So Robinson makes the save. It's Shaky, Kennedy, Tanner Donahue, and Weldy out to kill. Head man pass over the line. Wells has it poke checked away nicely by Weldy. Puck out on neutral ice. Shaky there along with Tanner Donahue. Tanner battling along the boards, gets it off to Aiden Shaky. Shaky will rip one over the top of the net. Zender and Johnson come out on the kill along with Brant Sherman. Weldy stays on. Pass over. Weldy will turn and fire. Now it's going to be picked up by Zender. Zender tries to gain the zone. Still on the puck. Sends it over to the near side. And the goaltender, Robinson, comes out to make the stop. And we're going to draw in the Otters' offensive zone. So penalty on Michael Schmidt. So the Otters begin the game killing a penalty here. Just came up behind and kind of bumped somebody, and they went down. It seems like pretty easy. But the call is a cross-check. Here's Luke Johnson battling in the corner. Puck picked up there now by Blaschko. He'll send it in. They'll try to get their power play set up. Good penalty kill here for the Otters to start this game out. Puck sent in. Down low. Tapped there by Mayhew. And the puck cleared out by the Otters. Otters get a change here. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill here for Fergus Falls. No score here. 14:27 to play in the first period. In his own end, Evan Jones. And an icing call on the Stars. Faceoff will come back in the Otter offensive zone. And again, we'll have Otter girls playoff action with a chance to repeat and go back to the Class A state tournament as the Otter girls will take on Northern Lakes next Tuesday from the Runestone Community Ice Arena. Off the faceoff, Otters tapped it side of the goal. Now it's cleared out to center ice. Weldy is going back after it. He'll do better with McIndens. And the puck sent, now picked up by Kennedy. Jared Kennedy will slap it, but not out. Picked up by Wells. Wells bumped off the puck by Kennedy. Schultz tried to get it. Carried in over the line. Shot by Paulson, goes over the top of the net. Picked up in the corner by Wells. Wells now below the goal line. Sends it back door looking for Blake Schultz, one of the captains on this team. Puck played out the neutral, and the Otters kill the penalty off. Good job on the Otter PK. Michael Schmidt is out of the box. Sent ahead. Chance maybe here for Shaky. He's got Schmidt on the back door, but a good back check that time by Blake Schultz. Puck behind the net. Shaky with a nice play. Blake Schultz will pick it up. He's the fellow that had 7 points against the Otters 5 goals and 2 assists in that 7-5 River Lakes win. Puck up the near side. Tap forward by Brant Sherman. Backhanded in there by number 21, Adam Kennedy. Retreating now is Wells. Wells at neutral ice. Or the far side, Parker Tilke. Puck picked up there by Wells. He has 32 points on the season. This River Lakes team, I think they're rated 13th in Class A in some polls. Puck at neutral. We picked up now by Zender. Johnson at momentarily. Zender sends one on. That's low right. That was a good low hard shot. Tap back behind the net. Good stick by Zender. Pops out in front of the goal. Parker Tilke tried to get a stick on it. Back behind the defensive zone is Hoekstra. Hoekstra plays it over to the near side. Weldy looked to size up Greeley. Parker Tilke after it. Greeley still on the puck. Brad Sherman in the corner with it. It's been a good start here for Fergus Falls. No score yet in this one. Puck behind to the near side. Zender is going to try to chip it out. Comes out to neutral ice. Sent in on goal. Holden Stenstrom sends that into the near corner. Puck played back below the goal line by the Stars. Now towards neutral. And Zender tried to get a stick on it. Picked up there by Schultzenberg. Weldy, far side. Tilke trying to move it out. Some pressure here. As Luke Johnson tries to clear it out of there, and it hit Parker Tilke. Now it's picked up by Parker. He'll ring it to the boards. Tapped over the boards. Still in here. Otters need a clear here. They're getting pressured here. And now it's going to be chipped out by Tilke and then sent back in, but it hit a bunch of Otter players on the change there. Had about 10 guys right in front of the Otter bench. And here comes Weldy. Now he'll tap it in. Michael Schmidt will go on the forecheck. Back below the goal line. Blashko trying to play it out. Picked up by Schmidt. Michael plays into the corner. Down below the goal. Tried to get it to Adam Kennedy. He'll come to the near side. Tapped down by Shaky. Kennedy will go back after it in the corner. Takes a hit there. Sends it over to the far corner. Blashko will pick it up. Schmidt picks that one off. Nice play by Michael Schmidt. Good stick. Here's Blashko with the puck. Plays it over to Jones. Hops off his stick. Olmscheid will clear it. And we'll get an icing call here on the River Lake Stars. 2 shots on goal for the Otters and 1 for the River Lakes. Have you ever considered leasing? Contact the finance experts at Minnesota Motor Company to see if leasing is right for you. Again, Minnesota Motor brings us our period break. Blake Schultz on the draw here against Michael Schmidt. Otters win the draw. Shaky. Now to Kennedy. Kennedy looks for a shot. Rips one, but it was blocked. Went low left. Michael Schmidt in the corner. Battling for the puck. Along the boards. Shaky came in after it. Hoekstra had it momentarily. Played but not out. Played back in by Brock Sherman. Picked up by Schmidt. Michael Schmidt to Shaky on the back door to goal. How about that? 1-0 Fergus Falls. Shaky finishes off a nice play from Schmidt. Sherman kept it in. He should get an assist. It's time for our Annabelle Lee and Associates replay. And there you see the finish by Shaky. Aiden Shaky with the goal. And Schmidt with a nice pass. Time of this goal comes at 6:17 of the period. And for number 3, Aiden Shaky, that is going to be number 19 on the season. Otters win the draw. Zender sends one on goal. And the save is made. So the Otters up 1-0 here on the Park Region scoreboard. Nice job at the blue line keeping it in, and then a nice pass from Schmidt, and Shaky goes top shelf. He finishes. Luke Johnson wins the draw. Donahue sends it behind the goal line. Here's Johnson behind the net. Try to play it over the near side. Now Tanner Donahue will hold it in. Puck behind the net. Here's Johnson with the puck. Sends it out to the point to Weldy. Weldy rips one low on the ice. Zender in the corner. And now the Stars try to move it out as Wells has it momentarily. Here's Wells with a puck. He'll play it forward. Picked up there by Mayhew. Poke checked away by Zender. Picked up by Parker Tilke. Here's Parker. Up the right side. Here's Johnson with a puck. Through traffic. Off his stick. And cleared out of there now by the Stars. Wells. And the puck goes up and out of play. Everybody's safe. Everybody's okay. And it's coming right up into the crowd. 1-0 Otters 19th of the year for Aiden Shaky. And that was assisted by Michael Schmidt and also by Brock Sherman. Brody Crine will take the draw here with Bennett Tilke and also Nolan Wadle. And a shot comes in on Stenstrom, and he makes that save. 9:44 to play here in the first period. Otters lead it 1-0. Crine on the draw. Blaschko with a shot. That goes into the near corner. After it is Schultzenberg. Puck pops out. Picked up by Wadle. Here's Nolan. Up the right side. He'll gain the zone. Has Bennett Tilke, who had a goal against Wilmer. Oh, and a nice effort by Benny. Nice pass by Nolan, and a nice opportunity there for Bennett. And away with the puck now. Come the Stars. Olmscheid gains the zone. Here's Brody Crine. He'll reverse it nicely to the far side to Nolan Wadle. Nolan trying to play it out, does so. Good play there. Poke checked away, though. Picked up now by Brant Sherman. Brant gives it off now to Brother Brock. Brock will gain the zone. He walks in. He has a shot blocked there by number 42, Evan Jones. Jones will pick it up now. Try to skate it out. Jones, puck out to neutral. Donahue makes a move there. And also Adam Kennedy will bring it back out near side. Tapped in by Michael Schmidt. Shaky will go on the forecheck. Aiden's got a goal in the game thus far. Good stick by Schmidt. Puck out at neutral ice. 2-on-2 now. Pass right side. Picked up here now by the Stars. Shot on goal there. Saved by Stenstrom. The Otters out shooting River Lakes 5-3 thus far in this one. Michael Schmidt chips over to the far side. Kennedy tried to slap it out of the air. Arthur Olson sends it back the other direction. And now River Lakes will gain the zone. Centering pass looking for Schultz. Puck to the near side. And played out by Donahue. Tanner Donahue right below us. Tanner will send it in. Absorbs a check. Otters get it deep. Shaky on the forecheck. Against Gabe Hoekstra. Over the far side. Michael Schmidt will try to tap it forward. Blake Schultz with the puck now. He'll loft it out to neutral. That hops over Ingebrigtsen's stick. Donahue is there, though. Puck tapped. Could have been a high stick there. We'll get away with that. We'll take it. Hoekstra with a puck. D to Art Olson. Picked up. Luke Johnson had hopped off his stick. Luke will send it in. Caden Zender behind the goal line. Good body position by Zender. Johnson was in. The puck pops out to the near side. Brant Sherman will get it and send it back in. Otters, it didn't get deep enough. Otters will check back up now. And with it now is Hoekstra. Out to neutral. Here comes a breakaway opportunity up the right side. McIndez. Oh, and he tried to go between the legs. How about that? He tried a fancy pants shot. Sometimes it'll work, though. I've seen goals scored like that, but he did try to come in and go between his legs. And so we're set to go here. There we go, 7:17 to play. So, okay, off the face-off. Brock Sherman. Here's Luke Johnson with a puck now. Sends it ahead. Now to Zender. Otters trying to gain the zone. Otters will have to check back up. Parker Tilke trying to get the puck back. Brant Sherman bothered there. Here comes Zender with it. Sends it over to the far side. Puck now at neutral ice. 6:52 to play in the first period. And the Stars gain the outer zone now. Brock Sherman sends it, but it goes over onto the stick of Mayhew. Mayhew in the corner. Tried to get over to Wells. Comes out to the point near side for Bruntlett. And now Luke Johnson will tap it forward. Here's 6.5 minutes to play in the first period. 1-0 Fergus Falls to the lead. Puck sent in by Nolan Wadle. Brody Crine will go on the forecheck. Along with Bennett Tilke. Good steal there. Crine packs it over to Bennett Tilke. Back behind the goal line with the puck now. Bruntlett. Picked up by Crine once again. He'll send it into the corner. The Otters will go to work. Bennett Tilke battling behind the goal line. Puck comes out front. Here's Brody with the puck. Shot there. Puck side of the net. Good opportunity there. Third line playing well here. Got some pressure on this River Lakes team. There's a shot. Puck behind the net. Tilke is there. Puck is now under the goaltender, Will Robinson. So a couple of good opportunities there for the Otters. Out shooting River Lakes 7-4. Face-off will be in the Otter offensive zone. Brody Cryan will take the draw here against Walker Greeley. 1-0 Fergus Falls is our score. Aiden Shakey's 19th of the year from Schmidt and Brock Sherman. Puck sent along the near half wall. Picked up there defensively by Blaschko. Plays it near side to right winger Noah Olmscheid. Pass left side. Here goes Greeley. Greeley up the left side. Good play by Weldy. Bennett Tilke picks it up. Tack back in. Picked up. Here's Greeley with a puck. Tried to center it there. Fanned on a shot. And then Holden Stenstrom comes out after it. And the Otters will ice the puck here. We'll get an icing call on the Otters here with 5:23 to play in the period. And we have our Minnesota Motor period break coming up. Remember, their service department is conveniently open Saturdays from 8 until 1. Here comes the face-off here for the Otters. Michael Schmidt will take it against Blake Schultz. Quickly off the draw, shot and a save made there. Blake Schultz has 52 points thus far. Puck out in the slot area. Jones with a shot. That's blocked by Brant Sherman. Good job by Brant. Aiden Shakey tried to play it out, kept in, and it's hand passed out of there. It's legal in your own defensive end by Michael Schmidt. He slapped it out of the zone. And they call an icing call, and Mike Donahue was saying on an icing. It was okay, though. He was in the D zone. Yeah. They didn't call a hand pass, though. Yeah, he's in the D zone. He didn't try to throw it. He just... I think they called icing because Donahue said you got to make an effort. They weren't going very fast, so I kind of like that in college and junior hockey. You got to race to the dots. You get rewarded. I think the NHL, it's the goal line. Maybe it's the dots now. There's a shot and a save made by Stenstrom. Shot and a save made by the goaltender Holden Stenstrom. Face-off will be to the glove side of Holden Stenstrom. Michael Schmidt on the draw. Face-off is won by the Otters, but kept in here defensively. Engebretson plays it back line, the goal line. Schultz is after it. Here's Schultz with the puck along the near half wall. Still with the puck. Nice pass on the weak side. Shot and a save made. That was a good pass and a nice shot by Engebretson. Then Stenstrom way out of his net to get that one. 4:35 to play in the first period. Otters lead it 1-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. And the faceoff will come now to the glove side of Holden Stenstrom. Jack Weldy, Tanner Donahue defensively, Luke Johnson, Caden Zender, and Parker Tilke. Otters win the draw. Weldy drops it, but he left it for the Stars. Puck out. Jones with a shot, low on the ice. Weldy tries to play it. He goes up and out of play. Weldy had the puck and he dropped it, but it went to number 6, Wells. 4:24 here to play in the first period. 1-0 Otters here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Face off, quick shot, near side. Zender taps it forward. Tilke picks it up as Luke Johnson on the weak side. Pass over the weak side, a little too far. Luke picks it up, gets it out to Sherman. He rips one, and a save made there by Robinson. Back the other direction, we get an icing call on the Stars. A good opportunity there for the Otters here. Shots are 8-7 in favor of River Lakes. And River Lakes will put their top line back out on the ice, and so will the Otters. Parker Wells, Eli Engebretson, Blake Schultz, and Eric Paulson. And it's Aiden Shakey, Adam Kennedy, and Michael Schmidt for Fergus Falls. Draws one by the Stars. They played along the far boards. Paulson tried to play it out. Now they do so. Here comes a 2-on-2. Over the line. Quick shot. Save made by Stenstrom. Puck behind the net. Blake Schultz with it now. Below the dots. Out to the point. Hoekstra. Shot blocked there. Tapped by Shakey, got a stick on it, and then it went by Holden Stenstrom, and he got his stick on it, sent it into the corner. Near side. Hoekstra will play it below the goal line. It's picked up by Michael Schmidt. He'll play it out of the zone to Adam Kennedy. Now Adam will pick it up. Kennedy up the right side. He'll gain the zone, try to get it over. Shakey, good job by Shakey. Got it out of the air, put it on the ice. Puck in the high slot area. Here comes Blake Schultz. Strong on his skates. Good skater. Tipped in. Good play by Adam Kennedy, though. We got a broken stick. The official's getting it over to the bench here. Puck into the corner. Comes to the Ingebrigtsen on the far side. Good short. Good play by Donahue. Gets a stick on that one, and he'll send it back in. Robinson couldn't stop it behind his own goal. They go D to D. Hoekstra will play it out to Schultz. Headman pass. Tapped over the line. Tanner Donahue will pick it up. Tanner, near side pass. Bennett Tilke gets a stick on it. Tips it in. Brody Crine to go on the forecheck. Into the near corner. Good play by Tilke. Here's Crine. Over to the far side now. Weldy's going to go deep. Crine will cover up for him at the point. Near side. Hoekstra, near side pass. Donahue gets a stick on it. Sent back in by Nolan Wadel. Good shift here for the third line once again. 2:44 to play in the period. Otters lead it 1-0. Puck behind the net. Gabe Hoekstra. Snapped out of the air, but out of the zone. Otters got to check back up. Puck at neutral ice. Weldy will send one on goal! Weldy from about 95 feet. Took a bounce. How about that one? You know what? River Lake scored one like that against Fergus down in their rink, and it's about time we get some good puck luck. Weldy. I don't know the dimensions here, but that's got to be from about 150 feet, or Annabelle Lee and Associates replay. Weldy. Yeah, that's a 2-point shot there. So Weldy at 14-33. Weldy's 10th of the year. An unassisted goal. Otters battling. Luke Johnson right below us here. Puck played out to neutral ice. Picked up by Wells. Wells in on goal. Shot up into the netting with a face-off here with 2:05 to play. Wow. So just to kind of describe that one for our radio listeners, from his own blue line, Weldy puts one on net. It took a weird hop. It bounced. It bounced. It went over his shoulder. That's one of the strangest ones I've seen. Yep. He knows the rink. Here come the Otters. 2-on-1. Up the right side. Parker Tilke walking in. Shot to goal! Tilke! 3-0. Let's go, Otters. Tilke with the goal. Let's take a look at that one as well. Johnson wins the faceoff. Tilke brings it up the ice and he scores. And the Otters now up. What a laser that time by Parker Tilke. His first of the year. Fergus Falls at 15:05 of the period. So the Otters here. Luke Johnson gets the assist. Tilke gets his first of the year. And the Otters are up 3-0. Off the faceoff, near side.
Number 6, Parker Tilke.
Puck at neutral ice.
Assisted by number 7, Luke Johnson.
1:44 to play in the period. 3-0 Otters with the lead here. Weldy sends it out. Snapped out of the air there by Aiden Shaky. Sent back in. Tanner Donahue cleared it though. Schultz will pick it up. Minute 28 to play. Otters lead it 3-0 here in the first period. Parker Tilke with a laser. Kept his feet moving. Beat him low blocker. And here comes Aiden Shaky. Right side. Shaky trying to center it. Looking for Adam Kennedy. Picked up by Weldy. He'll send it into the near corner. Minute 8 to play in the period. And Blake Schultz now will play it up. He's got 52 points on the air. Schultz. 1 minute to play in the period. Schultz loses an edge. Pucks out towards neutral. And the puck behind the net now. 48 seconds to go in the period. Otters trying to clear the zone. Battle in the corner. Weldy is in there, as is Weldy and Schmidt. Puck behind the net. Jack Weldy clears it over to Adam Kennedy. Kennedy tries to snap it, but not out. Shot left of the net. 30 seconds to go in the period. Pressure here now. Jones will take it down deep for River Lakes. And then the Otters clear it as Tanner Donahue ices the puck here with 20 seconds to play here in the period. Then we have our Minnesota Motor period break coming up. Minnesota Motor Company at Minnesota Motor Company, they know every decision they make, affects every mile you drive. Luke Johnson will take the draw here. Off the face-off. Otters will try to gain control of it. Tilke takes a hit down in the corner. He pops back up. 10 seconds to go in the period. Good first period here for the Otters. Brant Sherman will eat it in the corner, just hold it there. And the Otters are going to go to the dressing room with a 3-0 lead. The score on the Park Region telephone scoreboard after the first 17 minutes of play. Fergus Falls 3, River Lakes nothing. Park Region service beyond the connection. We'll take a break, come back with our Minnesota Motor period break.
The keys to your good health begin with Fergus Apothecary.
Day. And with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
What's your number?
I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Otter Tail Minn Dakota Coaches has been the trusted name in transportation for 50 years. Safety, service, and dependability are at the heart of every journey. From local routes to nationwide trips, rely on Otter Tail Coaches for a ride you can trust.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
With you at the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. Good first period for the Otters. Let's recap the scoring in the period. Fergus Falls gets a goal at 6:17 of the period. Aiden Shakey with a nice finish. His 19th of the year, assisted by Michael Schmidt and Brock Sherman, made it 1-0. Then the Otters at 14:37. It is number 26, and that is Jack Weldy. Shot it from his own blue line, took a bizarre hop, found the back of the net, an unassisted goal, 2-0 Fergus Falls. And then Fergus Falls at 15:05 of the period. It is Parker Tilke, off an assist from Luke Johnson, Parker's first of the year. Luke with the assist, 3-0 Fergus Falls. Shots on goal, Fergus Falls 10 and River Lakes 10. But the Otters getting it done here in the first period. A good start to this first period of hockey. And again, the Otters hoping to revenge that 7-5 loss to the Stars, which happened down at the Richmond Ice Arena. And as you know, River Lakes is a co-op of about 9 schools. So they got a lot going on down there. Play at Paynesville and at Richmond. We're taking another break as our Minnesota Motor period break continues, and we'll come back with more and some more comments on this first half. We'll set the table also for the playoffs. The Lady Otters looking to return to the state tournament once again. We shall see. We'll be back after this break.
The smallest.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
Hi, I'm Jay, owner of Fergus Apothecary, downtown Fergus Falls. We like to talk to you out in the open, not through glass, not through a speaker. We treat you as a person, not as an insurance card. So we invite you to come downtown Fergus Falls and speak with us.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Where to eat, the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at kbrfradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands: Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls, and Grand Forks.
I'm Tad Butke, your dedicated business sales consultant at Park Region. Whether you're looking to optimize your operations, scale your business, or find tailored solutions, I'm here to help you achieve your goals.
Reach out to Tad today at 218-998-2000 for Park Region to go beyond the connection.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Olson Oil Card Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Card Express, supporting Otter Sports.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota, Minnesota Motor.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus.
Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Mark Johnson back with you at the Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. And, yeah, just a good start here for Fergus Falls in this one, leading it by a score of 3-0. And it was Shakey's 19th of the year from Schmidt and Brock Sherman. And then Weldy got an unassisted goal, and that was that bizarre one where he shot it from his own blue line. And it went all the way into the back of the net. Crazy, crazy play. And so the Otters get one there, made it 2-0. Then they come back with a goal from Parker Tilke, a beauty, his first of the year. And that was assisted by Luke Johnson. So 10-10 is the score. Only one penalty in the first period, and it was against Fergus Falls. And the power play unsuccessful for the River Lake Stars. So hoping to get everything working back on our stream and everything. So Zach Daniels working like crazy here, getting things going here. But a good start for the Otters in this one. I want to mention the Lady Otters will play next Tuesday at the Runestone Community Ice Arena, and they'll take on Northern Lakes. Northern Lakes beat Prairie Center 9-0 here last Tuesday, and the Otters beat Morris Benson area 9-0. And now they'll play for the section championship, with hopes of returning to the Minnesota State High School Tournament. Lady Otters looking for another trip down to St. Paul. We're going to pause again and take a break as our Minnesota Motor period intermission continues. Again, the score on the Park Region scoreboard: Fergus Falls 3, River Lakes 0. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming.
What's the record for the biggest walleye? What's the record for the largest goldfish? Wait, what? Never release aquatic animals or plants into our lakes and rivers. Help protect our waters and native species.
Business systems can be frustrating. Don't take it out on the printer. Let Liberty Business Systems simplify the chaos. With automated printing services and flexible contracts, you'll never feel frustrated or stuck with your business systems. Liberty Business Systems.
Transparent, flexible, fearless.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Olson Oil Cart Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Cart Express, supporting Otter Sports.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics. From Friday night lights to buzzer-beating shots, these students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Otter Tail Minn-Dakota Coaches has been the trusted name in transportation for 50 years. Safety, service, and dependability are at the heart of every journey.
So West Central Ag Gear, your local Peterson Farms and LG seed supplier. They're the right choice to defend your crops. West Central Ag Gear and Running Stitches Embroidery. Avoid a sticky situation. Call Andrew Olson with Running Stitches Embroidery. And a shout out to Zach Daniels. He got everything going here again, so good work, Zach. We had to do a little jockeying with the technology here. And I'm the radio side, he's the video side, but he's the radio side too. And he's everything side. I'm just the announcer. But good work there. So 3-0 Fergus Falls. Let's recap the scoring. Fergus Falls at 6:17 of the period, 19th of the year for Aiden Shakey, assisted by Michael Schmidt and Brock Sherman. Then at 14:37, Jack Weldy gets his 10th of the year on that shot from the far blue line. Took a weird hop. And I'm just saying, the Otters were scored on like that at River Lakes. So what goes around comes around. That was quite a while ago, though. And then Fergus Falls at 15:05. They get a goal from number 6, and that is Parker Tilke with a laser. Beats goaltender Robinson, low glove side, and Luke Johnson with the assist on that. One more short break before we drop the puck on period number 2. Otters lead at 3-0.
From local routes to nationwide trips, rely on Otter Tail Coaches for a ride you can trust.
The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole cover pancakes, and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Scott DeBrito. I had the privilege of wearing the Otter uniform. Today, I have the privilege of representing FM Bank here in Fergus Falls. Show your Otter pride with our Otter debit card. Stop in and see us or visit our website at mybankfm.com.
What's your number?
We drove 5.2 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI. Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
Light powers your day, and with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com.
Fergus Falls Community Ice Arena. Let's get her going here. Second period underway. And the Stars win the draw. They'll bring it back in their own end. Send out the neutral ice. And that's sent in over the head of Stenstrom back down into the corner. Michael Schmidt after it. Battling against Schultz. Good matchup there. Schmidt's got 49 points. Schultz got 52 points. Pretty good hockey players there. Jones taps it forward. Stars will send it, but it goes off Adam Kennedy's skates. Sends a quick shot off the stick of Meckendens. Comes to the near side. Otters trying to move it out of their own end. Brandt and Brock Sherman on defensively. Aiden Shakey trying to settle the puck down. Gets it out to neutral ice. Here's Michael Schmidt. Up to right side. Nice dangle through traffic. Schmidt with the puck. Down below the goal line. Still with it. Sends it out to Brock Sherman. Sends it back and hit Michael Schmidt in the skate, and he kicked it back into the corner. And Caden Zender and Luke Johnson out. Puck was in Luke's skate there momentarily. Picked up there now McIndens. Out to neutral. Weldy trying to shorten up the ice. And here come the Otters. Zender battling on the near boards. Schultz sends it and he'll get off. Otters need to stretch the ice here if they can. Comes over to the far side. Where's the puck? Back into Weldy. Here's Weldy with it now. Sent it off the back of the goal. And rings it hard off the boards. Back in. Shot save made. Holden Stenstrom. He's on top of that one. 15:32 to play here in the period. And the Otters lead it 3-0 here on the Park Region telephone scoreboard. Face-off will be to the left here of Holden Stenstrom. Has been perfect in this one, stopping all 11 shots he's faced. Luke Johnson on the draw here against Mayhew. Puck sent over to the near side. Parker Tilke sent it, but not out. Tried to get it to the centerman Johnson. Puck behind the net. Puck out near point. Blaschko bothered there by Parker Tilke. Here's Luke Johnson with it. Now to Parker Tilke. Parker at the red line. He'll send it in. Caden Zender and Luke Johnson get off. Tilke stays on in the forecheck. On comes Brody Crine. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Bennett Tilke also on the ice for the Otters. Otters trying to keep it in. Pops out to neutral. Weldy's going to have to hustle back after it. Good play by Weldy. Tilke, Benny gets it out of the zone. And it's picked up now by Engerbritsen. Right side. Sends it behind goaltender Stenstrom. Comes into the near corner. And Otters lead it 3-0. 14:43 to play here in the second period. Jack Weldy pitchforks it. Comes out to neutral ice. Hoekstra has it. He'll send it to the right side of Stenstrom. Nolan Wadel on as well, along with Crine and Bennett Tilke. Puck off the boards. Takes a weird hop, though. Crine will pick it up. And now away with it comes McIndens. McIndens on a 3-on-2. Trying to gain the zone into the corner. Whips it through the slot. Pops out, and then Weldy rifles it into the crowd. Just lines up and sends it into the crowd. Everybody's safe. Nobody's hurt. And another happy fan. They're going to hang on to that puck. Well, the ref's coming over to get it. So Shane Tilke will come and grab it. Assistant principal, Mr. Tilke, sends it back in. And we're going to face off in the Otter defensive zone. Michael Schmidt will take the draw here against Blake Schultz. Otters lead it 3-0. We are in the second period. Face-off one by Northern Lakes. Sends it over along the board. Schmidt sends it out to Kennedy. Kennedy trying to move it out of the zone. Kept in and played down low by Blake Schultz. Goes over to the far corner. Picked up by Wells. Wells along the near half wall. Wells battling there against Tanner Donahue. Wells will get it back. Sends it through the slot. Schultz will pick it up. Here's Blake Schultz in the corner. Drop pass. 13:42 to play in the second period. Otters lead it 3-0 here on the Park Region scoreboard. Puck out off of Shakey's shin pads there. Sent out now to neutral ice. And back after it now is number 6, Wells. He'll circle back. Wells with the puck. Blake Schultz catches it in the skates. Back to Wells. Wells will gain the zone up the left side. Shot there. Save made by Stenstrom. Donahue kicks it over in the corner. Tanner battling in the corner. Michael Schmidt will come and scoop it up. And he'll backhand it up into the purlins, up into the rafters. And we'll get a draw in the Otter defensive zone here. Otters getting goals from Parker Tilke, Jack Weldy, and Aiden Shakey. And now Braden Schultzenberg will take the draw here against Jack Weldy. Weldy will come on to take the draw. Face off. Won by the River Lake Stars. Brody Crine taps it into the corner. Here's Brant Sherman battling there. They're trying to keep the puck low. The Stars are. Comes out to the point. Quick shot save made by Stenstrom. That was off the stick of Jace Griffin. Comes over to the far side. Weldy sends it out. Now to Nolan Wadel. Nolan out to center ice. Jones is there, though, defensively. Puck picked up by Crine. He'll tap it in. 12.5 minutes to play here in the second period. Otters lead it 3-0. Puck over to the near side. Now right below us. Greeley will send it in. There'll be an icing call here against the Stars. An icing call against River Lakes. And the Stars will send out Mayhew, McAdens, and Wells. Otters with Johnson, Parker Tilke, Zender, and then it's Weldy and Tanner Donahue defensively. Off the draw. It's going to be won by River Lakes. 2-on-1 up the left side with it now is Paulson. Paulson, shot and a save made by Stenstrom. Good save by Stenstrom. 12:13 to play here in the second period. And a 3-0 lead here for Fergus Falls. Pair of sevens at the dots, Mayhew and Johnson. River Lakes will control the puck. Jace Griffin sends one on. Stenstrom. Save made up into the netting. 12:05 to play second period. And they'll change D. It'll be Blaschko and Hoekstra come out for the Stars. 12:05 to play. Comes out near side. Blaschko sends one through traffic. Picked up by Luke Johnson. He'll go up the right side. Luke Johnson, right side, trying to gain the zone. Circles it up. Loses an edge in the corner. Picked up, though, by Zender. Luke in the corner. Battling there, Zender as well. And out with the puck comes number 27, Paulson, picked up by Donahue. He'll ring the boards. Tilke, Johnson after it. Now Parker with the puck. He's got a couple goals in the game, or a goal in the game, pardon me. And the puck sent up the right side. Engebretson. Brant Sherman. Brant will get control of the puck out to the wing to Parker Tilke. Parker sends it out. That'll be an icing call on the Otters, but the Otters getting a line change, which they needed, as Adam Kennedy, Michael Schmidt, and Aiden Shaky come on the ice. 11:16 to play here in the second period. 3-0 Fergus Falls. Otter goals from Parker Tilke, Jack Weldy, and Aiden Shaky. Quickly off the draw. Shot off the stick of Wells. Goes over to the far side. Came out to the point. And sent on from the far side by Hoekstra. Picked up now by Blake Schultz. He'll play it down in the corner. Wells. Working against Michael Schmidt. Wells, power turn. Sends it behind the net. Centering pass out front. Tapped out of there. Blaschko will pick it up. Shot there through traffic. Save made. Puck comes out to Aiden Shaky. Drops it for Michael Schmidt. He'll chip it out. Otters come with numbers. And his poke checked away nicely there by Hoekstra. There's a shot over the top of the net. They're trying to play it back out, and here comes Brant Sherman. He'll chip it in over the line. 10.5 minutes to play here in the second period. The Otters lead it 3-0. And Weldy and Donahue defensively, Zender, Johnson, and Parker Tilke for the Otters. 10.5 minutes to play. Otters lead it 3-0. Quick shot, goes behind the goal line. Puck out towards neutral. There's a shot blocked nicely out front. I think that was Tanner Donahue. Puck in the corner. Comes out now near side. Arthur Olson, he'll send a shot on. Now Zender gets ahead to Parker Tilke. Puck out at neutral ice. Chipped, picked up now by Weldy. Here's Weldy. Now to Parker Tilke. Up the right side. Parker with a nice move. Still with the puck. Trying to get it to Zender below the goal line. Here's Zender with a puck. Drops it for Tilke. Only one penalty in this game so far on the Otters. Puck kept in nicely by Parker Tilke. Picked up by Zender. Caden Zender in the near corner. Bothered there by Mayhew. And now the puck picked up by Paulson. He'll try to stretch the ice, but the Otters do a good job as Zender sends it back in. Otters will go on the forecheck. 9.5 minutes to play here in the period. Otters lead at 3-0. We're in the second period. Puck pops out to neutral. Otters have to regroup. Here's Brody Crine. He'll send it in. And we got an icing call here on the Otters. Boys basketball, St. Cloud Apollo leads the Otters 32-27. Both the Otter boys and girls teams having excellent seasons. thus far. And so the Otters now will have a face-off. Yeah, to the blocker side here, crying off the face-off. It's controlled by Jones, though. The Stars sent back at the goal line. Brock Sherman will drop it for younger brother Brandt. Near side pass. Bennett Tilke. Now to Crine. Crine, nice tap ahead. Now to Brock Sherman. Brock will gain the zone. Otters come with numbers. Somebody's got to cover up the point here. Brody will kind of keep an eye on things. Puck behind the net. Kept in nicely, and now it's out to neutral. Grant Sherman will send it in. And here comes the Stars. It's chipped in there by Jace Griffin. And then a weak shot on net side of the net. And covering that one up is goaltender Holden Stenstrom. Stenstrom stopped all 17 shots he's faced thus far in this one. You're going to have Lady Otter hockey on Channel 977 next Tuesday. Sexton 6A championship game against the Northern Lakes Lightning. Quick shot over the top of the net. Puck along the far boards. Now kept in. Blake Schultz with the puck. Where's number 21? Schultz will pull it back up. Shot in the slot there from Wells. Goes over the top of the net. Puck pops, but not out. And now Michael Schmidt will pick it up. Here's Michael. Sends a low shot far side. Karams into the near corner. 8:16 to play in the period. 3-0 here in favor of Fergus Falls. Pass right side to Evan Jones. He lost it. Shaky will pick it up. Gets it in to Michael Schmidt. Here's Michael Schmidt. Has Kennedy going to the... All right, he's brought down. It'll be a power play for the Otters. As Schmidt is tripped up by number 42, Evan Jones. Time of this penalty is going to be at 8:58 of the period. And the Otters get a power play opportunity here, leading at 3-0. That'll be Zender, Johnson, Parker, Tilke, Brandt, and Brock Sherman. 8:02 to play in the period. Johnson wins the draw, comes out to Brandt Sherman, out to Brock, but it hops out of the zone. And here comes Brock Sherman looking for a pass, sauces it ahead to Luke Johnson off his stick. And then sent out of the zone here. 7:45 to play here in the second period. Caden Zender will pick it up. Caden will skate it up the near side. Taking off the puck. And then sent in. Otters have not got the setup thus far. Here's Brock Sherman behind his own goal. Brock with the puck. We've got to get some speed through neutral. That's key. Now he'll ring the boards. Michael Schmidt comes on. Luke Johnson comes off. Here's Zender along the near half wall. Now to Michael Schmidt. Now to Weldy. Back to Michael Schmidt. Back door shot there by Donahue. Went for that top corner. Otters are going to try to keep it in, and they do so. Parker Tilke behind the net. Far side. Michael Schmidt. The Otters are going to get a 5-on-3 here as Tilke was tripped up. So the Otters will get a 5-on-3 here for about 51 seconds. And a tripping call against the Stars. Number 8, Gabe Hoekstra. Time of this penalty is 10:08 of the period. And let's knock one home here. Be a great opportunity here for the Otters. Weldy on the draw. Otters are going to win the draw. Here's Michael Schmidt. Out high, near side, Tanner Donahue. Back to Schmidt. Now Weldy. Weldy will pick it up, bring it back out to Michael. Gets it over to Tanner on the near side. Here's Donahue with the puck. Over to Weldy. One-timer, shot just missed wide right. Here's Schmidt with the puck. Otter power play has been good, 31%. Quick shot there. Donahue out to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it over to Weldy. Weldy back to Michael Schmidt. Michael Schmidt, oh, laser right side, just about had it. Behind the net, Aiden Shaky. Now back out to Weldy. To Donahue, one-timer, oh, and a save. Good play, a good hard shot. That was a nice play there. Good hockey play on both sides. Tanner put a nice shot low on the ice, and Robinson sliding to his right makes the save. Otters have 4 seconds in the 5-on-3 here. 4 seconds on the 5-on-3. Weldy wins the draw. Donahue to Schmidt. Schmidt winds up low on the ice. Hit Caroms off the back of the wall. Blake Schultz tried to get it there. Otters have a minute 5 here of a one-man advantage. And Blake Schultz will carry it out with speed. Through neutral. Blake Schultz in on Stenstrom, and Stenstrom will jump on top of that one here with 5:47 to play. And there's 55 seconds to go in the Otters' one-man advantage. They lead it 1-0, or 3-0, pardon me. Face-off be to the left of Stenstrom. Jack Weldy on the draw. Loses the draw. Quick shot. Puck picked up. Kennedy. Now to Shaky. Here come the Otters. Shaky up the right side as Weldy going to the goal. And then it's picked off there and cleared out by Jace Griffin. Stenstrom will settle it down. Michael Schmidt will pick it up. 35 seconds to go on the one-man advantage. 5:26 to go on the period. Michael Schmidt off to Weldy. He'll gain the zone. Sends one on net. And we're going to face off in the Otters' offensive zone. 27 seconds to go on the one-man advantage for Fergus Falls. And we're set to go here. The draw will be to the glove side of Will Robinson, junior goaltender. Otters win the draw. Near side, Brock Sherman plays it down to Luke Johnson in the corner. Luke battling there. And the puck goes up and out of play. And we'll get a draw here in the Otter zone. I believe it was tipped up and out of play. 14 seconds left in the one-man advantage. You know, the only thing you have to worry about at games now is cell phones. Because people are on their cell phones sometimes. Everybody's safe. Major leagues with those nets, you know, and we're all about safety. Luke Johnson wins the draw. D. Brant Sherman sends one on. Rebound. Pops back out. Here's Brant with a puck. He'll send it below the goal line. 4 seconds left in the one-man advantage. And then just about an icing there. And the Stars are back at full strength. Brock Sherman right below us here. Sent back in by the Stars. Otters continue to lead it 3-0. Near side. Puck out at neutral. Tap forward. Right below Luke Johnson, then sent over the line onto the stick of Wells. Wells walks in, trying to play it into the zone. Wells out in front of the net. Puck flying in the air. Picks it up now. Michael Schmidt is on. And the puck tipped into the corner off one of the Otter sticks. A little zone time here now for River Lakes. They're 13th ranked in Class A. Otters making a statement here tonight if they can continue to play like they're playing. Michael Schmidt. Puck tapped out of there by Caden Zender. Caden will hustle back after it into the zone. Near side. Wells gets it ahead. Now to McIndens. He sends a shot on. Save made by Stenstrom. Another shot. Tap below the goal line. Seems like River Lakes has come to life here a little bit after they killed off that 5-on-3 in that one-man advantage. Puck out to Jones. He'll send it back in. Now McIndens behind the goal. Schmidt, puck side of the net. Pressure here by the Stars. Trying to send it out near side. Here's Jones with a puck. He'll load. He'll send one on goal. That'll go high left of the net. 3:26 to play in the period. Otters need a clear here. Here's Michael Schmidt. He'll play it ahead to Shaky. Aiden Shaky, who has a goal in the game. Tried to drop it there. Nobody home. Puck picked up defensively by Hoekstra. Put over the wing. And out to neutral ice. Schmidt will send it in deep. 3:08 to play in the period. Schmidt is off. Luke Johnson is on. And what do we have? An offsides call here against the Otters. So an offsides call on the Otters. 3:02 to play. Parker Tilke, Caden Zender, Isaac Johnson, offensively Tanner Donahue, and Jack Weldy. Weldy has a goal in the game as well. Otters win the draw. Tanner Donahue. He'll gain, send it, but not deep enough. Luke Johnson keeps the pressure on, deflects a puck. Puck comes out. Zender by the goal line, near side. Donahue lets one go. Parker Tilke in the corner. Here's Parker with a puck. He'll send it towards the goal line. Parker on the back check. Puck out in front of the River Lake Stars bench. Out to neutral, picked up by Tanner Zender. Caden Zender misses wide right of the net. Puck below the goal line, and away with it now comes Ingebrigtsen. Full head of speed. Weldy scoops it up, sends it over the line. Otters lead 3-0, 2:19 to play here in the period. And an icing call against River Lakes, much to the chagrin of the River Lakes bench. Yep. See what we got cooking here now. Face-off will be at neutral ice. And Donahue wanted a icing call, too close to call, and on a jump ball, so to speak, they will bring it out to neutral ice. Brody Crine on the face-off, battling there. Picked up now and played in by Bruntlett. He'll play it behind Stenstrom. It'll kind of hopped up on goal, and he'll make a glove save. Holden looking good here tonight. Been perfect through 20 shots. The Otters have only managed 13 shots on, but they lead it 3-0. And here comes the draw. Blake Schultz and Michael Schmidt to the glove side of Holden Stenstrom. Face-off is going to be won here by the Otters. They'll ring the boards. Adam Kennedy tried to get a stick on it to tap it out to Shaky, but it's played back in by River Lakes. And they'll ring the boards. Otters trying to move it out. Now out to Aiden Shaky. Get it ahead to Michael Schmidt. Got a stick on it. Michael Schmidt walking in. Oh, shot right side. Schmidt made a nice play to get that cook in there. Shot by Brant Sherman. Oh, and here's a breakaway. Wells walking in, gets behind the goaltender, gets behind the D and scores. So a block shot and a goal the other direction. 3-1 is our score. We'll look at that on replay. Annabelle Lee and Associates replay as a block shot. And number 6, Wells, takes it to the house and had a good finish. That's his 23rd of the year. And it's 3-1. Timeless goal for the River Lake Stars comes at 15:22. And this 23rd of the year for number 6, Parker Wells. And then an icing call here against the Stars. And we'll bring it back into the Otter defensive zone, offensive zone, yes. And assist goes to number 19, Jakin McInnes. Michael Schmidt will take the draw here against Blake Schultz. And the draw is won by River Lakes. They'll ring the boards to the far side. Stretch the ice. Schultz. Now to Wells. Back to Schultz. Schultz walks in. Shot save made. Weldy clears it out to neutral. Or pardon me, Kennedy did. Here's Kennedy over the line. Sends one over the top of the goal. Puck behind the net. Kennedy in the corner. Out to the point. Weldy winds. Busts his stick. Here comes a 2-on-1 the other direction. Wells gets it back, and a goal, 3-2. Broken stick, Weldy left the ice, and it's a 2-on-1, and it's 3-2. River Lakes, good patience on that goal. Second of the game, 24th of the year for number 6, Parker Wells. Time of this goal is going to come at 16:01. And assists on the goal is assisting number 19, same as last play. It's goes to McInnes. River Lakes now 3-2. Over the line, Jace Griffin plays it into the corner. Otters got to pick it up here. Come in 3-0, give up 2 quick ones. Quick shot. Stenstrom sends it into the corner. Tilkey's trying to play it out. Luke Johnson trying to get after it there in the corner. Got to be tough on pucks here, boys. Out to the point, Evan Jones. Here's Jones with a shot. Or pass off to Mayhew. Mayhew, near side. Shot there, and another goal. Oh my, 3-3, just like that. Let's go, fellas. Time of this goal is going to be at 16:38. Doink, right in the back of the net. And number 10, Jace Griffin with the goal. That's his 8th of the year. And it is 3-3, just like that. So, number 10, Jace Griffin with the goal. And that was assisted by number 7, Griffin Mayhew. 21.6 seconds to go in the period. River Lakes with a puck. They go D to D. Here's Griffin with the puck. He just got the goal. Otters with a little collapse here in the last minute or so. Got to just stick with a plan, though. Weldy tries to clear it out. I don't want them to get another one. Backdoor shot there by Schultz right at the buzzer. And it is 3-3 now, just like that. They score at 15:22, 16:01, and 16:38. So within a period of about a minute or so, a little more than a minute, it's a 3-3 tie. We're going to stick with the program here, though. River Lakes now with 25 shots on goal, 13 for Fergus Falls. We're going to take a break, come back with our Minnesota Motor period break. Minnesota Motor Company has tires, great service, Minnesota Motor Company. Score of the Park Region scoreboard, 3-3, Park Region, service beyond the connection.
LED.
Where to eat the ultimate culinary adventure, from signature dishes to chef recommendations.
As your food review professionals, you can find us at kbrfradio.com, the Fergus Now app, and on YouTube.
Tune in every first Friday of the month for new episodes.
Check us out, and we'll show you where to eat.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
Serve your family and friends the best. Certified Angus beef from the meat department at Service Food. Special cuts and orders always welcome. Service Food, West Lincoln Avenue, Fergus Falls.
Service Food. Serving you best.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Nelson Auto Center in Fergus Falls and Grand Forks is your shopping stop for America's 3 favorite truck brands, Ford, Ram, and GMC. Whether you're towing, hauling, or just enjoying the open road, we have a truck for you. Half, 3/4, and 1 ton. There's a truck for every job. Stop and visit or shop any of our stores at NelsonAutoCenter.com. Nelson Auto Center, Fergus Falls and Grand Forks.
Every team has a home field advantage. Make yours the internet from Park Region. With speeds that keep up with the pace of the game and the reliability to never miss a play, you'll always be connected. Get the internet that's always in your corner. Park Region, your home team's internet advantage.
Light power at 218-998-1400. LB Homes, caring for you wherever you call home.
Mark Johnson back here. Let's recap the scoring in the second period. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it. It was River Lakes with 3 goals within about a minute and 20-some seconds. And Otters led it 3-0 going into the period. And then River Lakes gets one, a 20-30 of the year for number 6, Parker Wells. That was assisted by Jakin McIndens. And then River Lakes at 16:01, same exact play, second of the game, 24th of the year for Wells. And that was assisted by McIndens. And then it was a... number 10 at defenseman Jace Griffin beating Holden Stenstrom over his right shoulder. His 8th of the year, assisted by Griffin Mayhew. Shots on goal, 25-13 in favor of River Lakes. I'm joined now by Isaac Young, head coach of the Otters. Head coach of the JV team. Maybe someday it's going to be so. Oh, my, Isaac, that last minute and a half, it happens sometimes. But it seems like after River Lakes killed off that 5-on-3 and then the penalty, they got a lot of energy, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. We needed to score on one of those power plays, and unfortunately we didn't, and they took advantage of it.
Yeah, so 3 goals in a short period of time, but I don't know. I would just stick with the program. We'll be okay here. Yep. And I understanding, their goaltender's a little susceptible. You know what I mean? And what about Weldy's 160, 150-footer?
Oh, this is one of the craziest bounces I've ever seen in a game.
Okay, no,
standing on our own blue line, and it bounces in front of the net and goes bar down.
I'll just tell you this now that I'm not going to say any names, but River Lakes did that to us down in River Lakes.
Really?
When Peter was playing. It was a long time ago, so I'll just leave it at that. It's just stuff like that happens.
That happens.
Yeah. So, JV, I know it's been a little bumpy here with injuries and sickness, too, with a short bench, but you guys lose 6-1, but the boys keep skating hard, don't they?
Yeah, they played hard. You could tell we ran out of gas. Like, they had double the bench we did. So we're rolling 2 lines the whole game, and half these guys have been sick for the last week and a half, so they're in and out of practice, and it's just tough to get like chemistry going too. Lines are different every game, every practice, but they skated hard, they played hard.
Yeah, they did. And it also, you know, if our listeners, if they don't know, they only get 4 periods between the JV and the varsity, and at this time of the year, you know, some varsity guys have played a couple periods too, but it makes a difference. But 6-1, and the lone goal was scored by... Was it Roofer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sully.
That was pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah, that was
Power
a good
play goal.
Yeah, great play. Drew Johnson gave it to him on the far side, and he just walked in and sniped short side.
Okay, so 2 more games left. And how have you enjoyed the season? You know, you get to coach the JV, but you also get to coach the varsity guys. So you've enjoyed this time?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a way different change of pace. I know we've talked about that before, but it's definitely fun. You see the game way differently.
Yeah, I know it's been great having you. What's Coach Donahue saying in the locker room right now? What's the message here in period number 3? You know,
I mean, I know he's not happy about our wings. That period, we had a lot of missed block shots, and we're losing a lot of battles up by the blue line. So we need to get back to winning those, like we did in the first period, so we can get it back into their end. I think that's kind of the main thing we're talking about is getting back to what was working, because we played really well in the first and then just kind of got away from it.
Yeah, and I don't know, sometimes you get a 3-0 lead and just subconsciously, not even trying, but you kind of settle in a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. And you could tell River Lakes definitely came out ready to go, a little more fire than the first. That definitely plays a factor.
Yeah, this River Lakes team, you know, just watching, you know, Schultz had 7 points. Last game he has none this far, but they're just a pretty solid fundamental team.
Yeah.
They spread the ice well. And
Yeah, and they're all big, strong kids. They can all skate pretty well. So.
Yeah, so, all right, in the next period, though, I just feel like when I was talking to Coach Donahue in the pregame show, we were talking a lot, you know, about playing tough between the dots, too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You got the board battles, but defensively and sticks, that's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been struggling with that. We've been trying to work on that a lot in the last week or so in practice of winning more battles in front of our net and being harder to play against.
All right. We had some good opportunities, too. You know, Michael had that one. You know, he'll bury it 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
But they'll go in. So, all right. Well, thanks a lot, Isaac. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
All right. Isaac Young, JV coach, assistant varsity coach as well, joining us on our Minnesota Motor period break. So 3-0 is our score. And Zamboni's doing its work. Chuck a Puck is over. And we're going to take a break and come back with more. Again, you're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Your day. And with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
What's the record for the biggest walleye? What's the record for the largest goldfish? Wait, what? Never release aquatic animals or plants into our lakes and rivers. Help protect our waters and native species.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ugstead Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ugstead Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
And proud to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
Olson Oil Cart Express of Fergus Falls is your one-stop shop. Propane tank refills? Check. Diesel for your trucks? Check. Gas, propane exchange, and bulk delivery? Check, check, and check. Olson Oil Cart Express, supporting Otter Sports. The key to a great meal is at the Viking Cafe of Fergus Falls. The Viking Cafe with Minnesota's best omelet, manhole.
Fergus Falls Community Ice Unit. Let's recap the scoring in the game here. It was all Fergus Falls in the first period. They led it 3-0. Aiden Shakey's 19th of the year at 6:17 of the period, assisted by Schmidt and Brock Sherman. And then Jack Waldy with that far blue line goal, his 10th of the year, unassisted, 2-0 Otters. That was at 14:37 of the period. Then the Otters get one at 15:05, first of the year for Parker Tilke, assisted by Luke Johnson. 3-0 is the score. And then shots on goal 10-10 after the period. And then the Otters only mustered 3 shots in the second period. And the got outshot 15-3 in that second period. And River Lakes cashed in at 15-22. These are all late in the period. 23rd of the year for Parker Wells, assisted by Jakin McAdens. And then at 16:01, it was the same thing. Wells from McAdens. And then River Lakes at 16:38, 8th of the year for the defenseman Jace Griffin. And that was assisted by number 7, Griffin Mayhew. So 3-3 is our score, and Otters need to really generate some more offense for sure. And again, they only had 3 shots on goal in that entire period. Hey, this game and the Quality Player of the Game t-shirts are brought to you by Lake Country Graphics. Also, sponsoring tonight's game, Midwest Printing. They're your local partner for quality printing. Visit Midwest Printing in Fergus Falls. And West Central Ag Air, your local Peterson Farms and LG seed supplier. And the right choice to defend your crops, West Central Ag Air. And Running Stitches Embroidery. Avoid a sticky situation. Call Andrew Olson with Running Stitches Embroidery. Don't forget, next Tuesday, we will have Otter Girls Hockey Section Championship game. And the Otters will take on Northern Lakes. Both of those teams winning their semifinal games. And the Otters looking at a chance to go back to the Minnesota State High School tournament. With about 10:46 to go, St. Cloud Apollo leads Fergus Falls in boys basketball, 48-38. And girls basketball, West Central, Oliver Benson, 70-22. Those are some of our other broadcast games tonight on our Layton media stations. Don't forget to tune in to Craig Olson Saturday mornings. A little bit of break now, I believe, at the coaches show, but 8 to 9:30 from the Layton Media Studios, and talking with our area coaches, and always enjoy that time. Again, 3-3 is our score. Otter goal scorers, Shaky, Weldy, and Parker Tilke. And the 3 goals scored by the River Lake Stars. A pair of goals by number 6, Parker Wells, and then Jace Griffin gets in on the scoring as well late in the period, just with 22 seconds to go in the period. So the Otters have their work cut out for them in this period. We're tied 3-3. No need to panic, but it just seems like after River Lakes killed off that 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4, it just seemed like it just gave them some giddy up in their step, and they ended up really controlling the last 5 minutes of the period. And so far in the game, Fergus Falls has been penalized 1 time. That was in the first period, and River Lakes 2 penalties in the second period. So neither team has a power play goal thus far in the game. We'll take one more short break before we start period number 3. And you're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Pancakes and burgers that will fill your appetite. The key to a great breakfast and lunch is at the Viking Cafe, downtown Fergus Falls.
Hi, I'm Scott DeBrito. I had the privilege of wearing the Otter uniform. Today, I have the privilege of representing FM Bank here in Fergus Falls. Show your Otter pride with our Otter debit card. Stop in and see us or visit our website at mybankfm.com.
What's your number?
I drove 113 miles.
And I drove 124 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
We're back. People kind of rolling around the rink, strolling around, coming from the concession stand, finding their seats. Zamboni's done, and the teams will be out in just a couple of minutes. And again, the Otters looking for their 12th win of the year. They're 11-11-0 right now. And again, the River Lake Stars 14-7-2, and these two teams met back on Thursday, January 2nd, and the River Lake Stars won that one by a score of 7-5. And so that was a wild one. I think we had a girls' game broadcast that night. We were kind of monitoring the game, and I was like, oh, wow, there's another goal. There's another goal. And the Otters just got to stick with the program here. River Lake's returning to the ice, and I think they're again, they played that last 5 minutes of the period with a lot of fervor when they killed off the 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4, and then they answered a 3 quick ones. So, all right, Holden Stenson leads his team back out on the ice. And the Otters, again, will be defending the goal to the west if on your radio dials. No one has radio dials anymore. You know, the old Philco push-button radios. Do you know how to set those, Zach? Do you know how to set those old radios? You pull out the knob, and then you push it in. And once you dial it in. I don't know. I'm just saying there's something about analog radio. Because sometimes I have a digital radio sometimes. It's either all or nothing. Well, you know, some of the old style ones, digitals, so useless information, good for radio. That's what I say. And streaming, too. So, but we appreciate all our listeners and viewers of these games, and just thanks for sticking with us as Zach had to resolve some issues with the stream. We got it going again. We're set to go. 3-3 is our score. 25 shots on goal for the Stars and 13 for the Otters. They were outshot in that period, 15-3. So we got to generate some offense here and force the issue a little bit here and just do what we did in the first period. So. All right, here we're set to go. Both goaltenders wearing number 1. Will Robinson, he's from New London Spicer. And most of these kids are either from New London Spicer, Paynesville. There's also some from Eden Valley Watkins. So I think there's 9 schools officially in the co-op. Off the face-off, Otters control. Here's Brock Sherman. Plays it ahead, tapped in by Aiden Shaky. He'll go hard on the forecheck against Jones. Evan Jones tried to get out to center to Brock Schultz, kicks it off his skate up the right side. Good play by Brant Sherman. Brock will get after it. Puck played behind the net. Michael Schmidt doing battle there with number 6. Parker Wells, who has a couple goals in the game. Adam Kennedy now to Shaky. Here's a 2-on-2. Shaky tried to play it through traffic. Good defensive play there by Jace Griffin, who has a goal in the game. Now Jones with the puck. Near side pass. Chipped out to neutral. Picked up by Caden Zender. He'll send it in. Luke Johnson will go on the forecheck. Here's Luke behind the net with the puck. Sends it up front on Zender. And then Parker Tilke. Zender fanned on that. Luke Johnson with a shot. Another save made. A couple good opportunities. That was a good save. Luke sent it to Zender, and Zender just fanned on it just a little bit. Puck played out. Here's Luke now with the puck. He'll gain the zone. Otters with a couple of good opportunities there. Good start to this period, though. It's good to see. And back after it now is Weldy. Weldy's going to go for a skate. And he'll chip it in, though. And on comes Brody Crine. And Bennett Tilke. Brody keeps it along the boards. Near side pass out now by River Lakes. Then sent back in by Brant Sherman. Brody will go on the forecheck. Over the corner. Tapped along the boards. Parker Tilke out to Brody. Brody with a shot. That's blocked in traffic. And Bennett Tilke had a stick on it momentarily. Puck behind the net. Out comes Nolan Wadle to join his line mates. Tapped up forward. Kept in. Oh, now give and go. Oh, nice play there by Wadle and Bennett Tilke and Brody. Puck to the near side. Ingebrigtsen out to neutral ice. Now to Paulson. Paulson will gain the zone. Sent in behind Stenstrom. Now puck picked up by Brant Sherman. He'll play it ahead to Bennett. Here's Bennett up the left side. He'll gain the zone and chip it in. Good job by the third line there. Michael Schmidt is on. Shaky is on. Kennedy is on. Michael Schmidt below the goal line trying to control the puck. Played over the near side. Good start to this period for the Otters. Shaky to Michael Schmidt. Schmidt just hit it, hop off his stick. Puck behind the net, and it's picked up by Griffin Mayhew. Played over the boards, kept in, though, by the Otters, and here comes Fergus Falls on River Lakes on a 2-on-1. Pass to the near side, hopped over the stick of Ingebrigtsen. The Otters were in trouble there. Now to the far corner. Blake Schultz, tough on the puck. Trying to get a give and go there. Tanner Donahue had it momentarily. Blake Schultz, someone going to the net. That was number 19, McIndens, who has a pair of assists in the game. And it's tapped out of there nicely by Adam Kennedy. It'll be an icing call. No, it's going to die. They just made it. That looked like that puck was starting to die. It is dead. It's an inanimate object, but I thought it wasn't going to make it. And now Schultz will take the draw here against Schmidt. And the draw is won by the Otters. Tap, but not out of the zone. Puck near side. Otters trying to move it out. Here's Schultz now. He'll take it out of the zone and reset, send it in. And it's picked up now by Michael Schmidt. Here's Schmidt behind the net. Near side pass. Off of Brant Sherman's stick. Blake Schultz now will circle back with it. Sauce it back there, picked off by Michael Schmidt. Here's Schmidt with a puck. Off the boards to Parker Tilke. And now back the other direction. Here comes Blake Schultz. Right side, shot there blocked by Weldy. Comes right in on Holden Stenstrom. Could have maybe pulled up. Luke Johnson gets it out to Zender. Zender, he's bumped off the puck there by Jace Griffin. Now Jones. Puck right below us here. Played in by the Stars, picked up by Weldy. He'll carry it off the boards to Parker Tilke. Parker's trying to move it out, does so. Parker with the puck. Tried to get it ahead. Schultz picked it off. Puck out at neutral ice. Pitchfork left side. Jones after it against Johnson. Now Zender. Sent back right to Jones and then sent back in. On comes Brody Crine. And Nolan Wadle. Puck out down to neutral ice. Jones will send it far side. They're looking for Greeley. Puck out to neutral ice. As Weldy jumped into the play. Here comes Jones. Jones walks in, sends a shot. Good stick that time by Tanner Donahue. Deflected it into the corner. Battle for the puck in the corner. They'll ring the boards looking for Nolan Wadle. Kept in by River Lakes. River Lakes with some zone time. Puck in on goal there. Off the stick of number 2 Schultzenberg. And Stenstrom makes a nice save. Schultzenberg came in on goal and a nice save made. Donahue wants the face-off outside there. And I don't know if he was saying if the net was knocked off by them. 12 minutes to play in the hockey game. 3-3 is our score. Luke Johnson on the draw. Otters are going to win the draw. Luke lost it momentarily. Otters get back after it. Here's Luke with the puck. At neutral, hops off his stick. Puck at neutral ice. Mayhew, left side pass. Now for Paulson. Shot there blocked. Parker Tilke after it. Now Luke Johnson. Poke checked away from him. Otters got to be tougher on pucks here. Parker Tilke blocks the shot. Out at neutral, sent back in by Blashko. And now Brock Sherman will reverse the other direction. Here come the Otters with numbers. Johnson will tap it ahead. Here's Luke with the puck below the goal line. Still with it, sent it out. Nope, still with it. Down the corner. Still with it. He'll send it behind the goal line. Parker Tilke. Now Johnson with the puck. And now River Lakes will play it, picked up by Weldy, and then sent back in. Otters get a change. Michael Schmidt is on. Here comes Kennedy. And Shaky. And away with the puck goes Hoekstrom. 3-3 is our score. We're all knotted up. 10:52 to play. Weldy turns it over, and then a shot by Hoekstrom missed left of the net. Tapped out to neutral ice. And there you go, D to D. No, it's Schultz. He'll tap it behind the net. They'll try to reset. It's picked up by Gabe Hoekstra. He's out of Paynesville. And the puck iced there by River Lakes. Here with 10.5 minutes to play. Otters and the River Lake Stars tied 3-3 here on the Park Region scoreboard. A little yapping going on there between an Otter and a Star. Hey, Joseph. Grandson Joseph, and then my Elaine's here. Face off to the glove side. Quick shot on goal. Pad save made. Puck right below us here. Let me get up on your knees so you can see there, Joe. There you go, Laney. We're set to go. Puck's out at neutral ice. Played in over the line. Schmidt sends it back out, looking for Shaky. And here comes Michael Schmidt with a puck now. He'll circle it back. And an icing call here on the Otters. You can just listen. I don't have the mic on. We'll just listen a little bit. All right, face-off will be to the right side. Michael Schmidt will take the draw here for the Otters. And here comes the face-off. It'll be Blake Schultz. Again, he had 7 points against the Otters. Quickly off the face-off. Shot blocked there nicely by Adam Kennedy. Here's Kennedy with a puck. Adam Kennedy's got a rocket of a shot. Drops it to Michael Schmidt. And the Otters are offsides. So an offsides call on the Otters. 3-3 is our score here. And the face-off will be at neutral ice. Right in front of the River Lakes bench. Blake Schultz on the draw. Near side, pass out to neutral. Michael Schmidt with it momentarily. And here comes number 6, Welts. Welts with it. And he has 2 goals in the game. Bumped off the puck. Otters get away with one there, no penalty. Here comes Shaky. Aiden Shaky. He gains the zone. Nolan Wadelon. Puck in on Stenstrom, and he'll make the save here. 9:24 to play. 3-3 is our score here on the Park Region scoreboard. Again, the Otters looking for their 12th win of the year. So here comes the face-off to the glove side. Jack Weldy will take it there against Schultzenberg. Weldy picks it up. Off to Bennett Tilke. Weldy tried to headman pass to Wadel. And that was picked up by Jace Griffin. And the puck played, Stenstrom will play it behind the net. Bennett Tilke trying to move it out. Evan Jones keeps it in. 9 minutes to play in the hockey game. We're tied 3-3. I give Laney a chance here on the headphones. All right. Fergus Falls trying to get that winning goal there. It's tied 3-3. Just leave them on there. Puck played over to the far side. And here comes the Otters. Bennett Tilke. 8:51 to play here in the hockey game. Luke Johnson, Caden Zender, and Parker Tilke on. Otters need one here. Puck picked up now, and out of it now is Olmscheid. Chipped out the neutral ice. And here's Luke Johnson with a puck. Taps it over the far wall. It's going to be played in now by Jace Griffin. Line change here for River Lakes. Brant Sherman will skate it up. Zender will slap it in. Parker Tilke and Luke Johnson go on the forecheck. Brock Sherman will hold the line. Sends it below the goal line. Goes behind Will Robinson. He's from New London Spicer. Puck to the near side. Engelbretson. And then the puck is played back by the goal line. In on goal, Luke Johnson scoops it away. And Parker Tilke will ring the boards. And we're going to have a penalty here. A hooking call. There will be a hooking call here against River Lakes. So a penalty. And again, let's see about this one. It's going to be on Brock Sherman. So Sherman with a penalty. Head coach Mike Donahue not happy about that one. Time of the penalty is going to be at 9:14 of the period. And it's going to be on Brock Sherman. All right. Can't touch any buttons here, though. And the Otters win the draw, and they clear it down the end of the ice. Now played over the far side. Blake Schultz. Otter penalty kill at about 76%. And the power play here for the River Lake Stars at 22.8%. Good play by Tanner Donahue. Makes a nice steal and transition, and he'll clear the puck. Aiden Shaky, Michael Schmidt. And Jack Weldy and Donahue. Puck sent in behind Stenstrom. And that's going to be an icing call against River Lakes. So an icing call on the Stars. Caden Zender and Adam Kennedy will come out. 7:09 to play. 7:09 to play. 3-3 is our score. A minute 24 to go in the one-man advantage for River Lakes. River Lakes wins the draw. Comes back to Jace Griffin. Griffin will try to move it out of his own end. Power turns there. Sends it out now to Blake Schultz. Blake Schultz with the puck. Poke checked away nicely by Zender. Good play. Nice play by Zender as he clears the puck back down. 6:47 to play. 3-3 is our score. Otters trying to move it out. Kept in. Oh, and now it's going to be picked up and pitchforked ahead by Adam Kennedy. Michael Schmidt is on. 45 seconds left in the penalty kill here for Fergus Falls. 3-3 is our score. 6:25 to play. Michael Schmidt steals it away. Good play by Schmidt. Here's Michael Schmidt. Puck below the goal line. Out to Brant Sherman. Sends one over the top of the net. Shaky will pick it up. Here's Shaky with the puck. Drops it below the goal line. Jack Weldy sent one. Good penalty kill. Otters making a mess out here at center ice. Good job. Near side pass, good stick. And then Brant Sherman plays it ahead. 9, that'll do it as Blake Schmidt goes back after it to pick it up. 5:45 to play. 3-3 is our score. And here comes Blake Schultz up the left side between the legs pass. Drop pass for Meckendens. Played below the goal line. This is a dangerous line here. Here's Tanner Donahue. Tanner will skate it ahead. Tried to get it ahead there to Parker Tilke. Now it's going to be picked up here by Brant Sherman. He'll ring the boards, but not out. Kept in by Evan Jones. Evan Jones with space. Shot there blocked. And Stenstrom comes out to make the play. Great job there by Brant Sherman to get a block on that. And we're going to face off in the outer defensive zone with 5:18 to play here on the Park Region scoreboard. And Luke Johnson will take the draw here against number 7, Griffin Mayhew. Off the face-off, Otters win the draw. They'll ring the boards. Parker Tilke off the boards, plays it ahead to Zender. Zender sends it into the corner. Okay, directed into the corner. And picked up now by River Lakes. Go down to Isaac, okay? Played over neutral. And into the zone, out front. Brant Sherman will pitchfork it, goes over the corner. Picked up, shot weak side. It goes up into the netting. And we're going to face off in the Otter defensive zone here with 4:44 to play. 3-3 is our score. Boy, you take away that last 2 minutes of the second period. That's where River Lake scored 3 quick goals. Michael Schmidt on the draw here for the Otters. He'll win it. Shaky trying to chip it out. Kept in by the Stars. Puck picked up there now by Schmidt. Plays it ahead to Adam Kennedy. Tries to get it to Shaky. He was tied up and brought down. Now here's a turnover. Adam Kennedy picks it up. He'll rip one. Otters check up now. And away with the puck now comes number 12, Bruntlett. Otters keep the forecheck on. Kennedy, puck out the neutral. Can't take any chances here. 3-3, just play smart hockey. Over the line. Good defensive play by the Otters. Michael Schmidt tries to get it ahead to Aiden Shaky, but it's kept in and played back in by Bruntlett. Now puck picked up by Tanner Donahue. He'll get it over the line, but not deep enough. And played back. Here's Michael Schmidt with the puck. Now to Tanner Donahue, head to Shaky. Aiden Shaky up the right side. Tried to get it to Kennedy. His pass was deflected, and it goes in on goal. And we have 3:43 to play here now, and a 3-3 tie here on the Park Region scoreboard. So 3-3 tie, 3:43 to play in this one. And we're disconnected. Okay. Okay, we're back on now again here, so dropped it. The cell phone dropped it. 3:30 now to play in this one. We're going to have a penalty here. Let's see who this is going to be on. A roughing call. And I believe it's going to be on the Stars. So the Otters are going to get a power play here at a dynamite time here. So the Otters get a power play goal opportunity here. Yep, I'm back on now, so. And here we go. We're set to go here. Face off now. Weldy on the draw here. Otter power play has been good. 31% near side pass to Weldy. Here's Weldy with the puck. Sends one on goal. Shot save made. Rebound. Puck is still loose. And kind of a quick whistle there, but and that penalty on the Stars. Number 10, Jace Griffin. And we are going to, looks like they're going to take Kennedy and also Blasco. So River Lakes, Blasco goes in, Kennedy goes in for Fergus Falls. Those are coincidental, so they won't go up on the board. And so Parker Tilke will come and take that net front presence spot here for Fergus Falls. Off the face-off, Evan Jones plays it now to the line, kept in by Michael Schmidt, drops it for Weldy. Weldy with a shot, rebound, another save. And now Parker Tilke will try to scoop it up. Here's Michael Schmidt, he'll bring it back out high. Michael Schmidt is going to rip one. Evan Jones caroms it. And it comes out to neutral, and it's going to be picked up by Schmidt. Here's Schmidt with a puck, bothered by Mayhew. And now they're going to clear the puck. 1:10 to go on the one-man advantage for the Otters. Here's Weldy with the puck. 3-3 is our score. Otters need one. Great opportunity. Power play. Minute left in the power play. Weldy tried to play it below and loses the puck. They'll send it back the length of the ice. 54 seconds to go in the game. Or in the penalty power play for the Otters, pardon me. 2:16 to go in the hockey game. Weldy on the weak side. Backhanded over the line by Sherman. Not far enough, though. Parker Tilke battling in the corner. Shaky behind the net. Shaky now. Luke Johnson will pick it up. Brings it out to the point. To Sherman. Near side. One-timer. Weldy rips one. Tapped on the back door. Here's Luke with the puck in the corner. Brings it out to Brant Sherman. One-timer. Shot there. That's going to be blocked. Puck picked up by Tilke. 19 seconds. Puck deflected into the corner. Luke Johnson after it. Out to Brant Sherman. Near side. And then Weldy tried to pass it weak side and fanned on the pass. Otters now, here's Luke Johnson up the left side. Luke will gain the zone. Luke will take it down below the goal line. Still with the puck. Gives it out now to Zender. He fanned on that one. It's picked up by Brock Schultz. 1:15 to play in the hockey game. Brock Schultz pulls it up along the boards. It's picked up by Brock Sherman. Chipped out to neutral. Zender. Johnson gets off. Schmidt comes on. 1 minute remaining in the hockey game here. 3-3 is their score. Turned over. Michael Schmidt just about had it. Here's Bennett Tilke. He'll send it below the goal line. Doing battle there against Hoekstra. Here's Michael Schmidt with a puck. Circles back. Still with it. Near boards. Now to Weldy. Weldy with a shot. That's blocked in traffic. Weldy gets it back. Backhanded. Bruntlett sends it out. Picked up by Weldy. And he fired it way back into his own end instead of going the other direction. Okay, all right. Here's Tanner Donahue trying to move it out. 29 seconds to go. Weldy taps it to Schmidt. Schmidt below the goal line. Weldy rings the boards, comes out to neutral ice, and no icing or say it was touched. 18 seconds to go in the hockey game. Zender comes on, or Parker Tilke, pardon me. Now 10 seconds to go. 3-3 is a tie. Full head of steam. McAdens tries to gain the zone. Now shaky with it. Far side, Jones, and we're going to go to overtime. A much better period there of hockey. The Otters muster 14 shots on goal in that period. They outshoot River Lakes 14-5 in that period. So 27 shots on goal for the Otters, 30 for River Lakes. 3-3 is our score. A little intermission, a little break here. And we will take a short break and come back with our overtime. 3-3 is our score. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Business systems can be frustrating. Don't take it out on the printer. Let Liberty Business Systems simplify the chaos. With automated printing services and flexible contracts, you'll never feel frustrated or stuck with your business systems. Liberty Business Systems.
Transparent, flexible, fearless.
It's time to replace your old furnace. That old one has been a drain on your energy bill for far too long. Let Ogstad Plumbing and Heating replace your old inefficient furnace with a new carrier system and help you and your checkbook rest easy. Ogstad Plumbing and Heating, Fergus Falls.
At American Federal Bank, they're proud sponsors of local high school athletics, from Friday Night Lights to buzzer beat.
And 3-0 Otters after the first period, and then 3-3 after 2. And that's the way things stand here right now. So we'll have an 8-minute overtime in this one. And who's going to come up big here for the Otters? A much better period. The Otters that time outshot River Lakes 14-5. So, yeah, crazy how they outshot us 15-3 in the second period. Okay, Apollo beats Fergus Falls in boys basketball 74-69, and so 3-3 is our score. Otters getting goals from Aiden Shakey and Jack Weldy and Parker Tilke. Those are the goals in the game thus far. As we look forward to this overtime. So here we go. Let's get her going here. And the goaltenders will switch ends for the overtime. So they'll both switch ends. Both goaltenders have played well in this one. And so Aiden Shakey, Michael Schmidt, and Adam Kennedy come out for the Otters. And in boys hockey, a couple of scores coming in here. St. Alex beats St. Cloud 4-0. Yeah. All right, here we go. Off the face-off. Sent into the zone. They try to find someone at the back door looking for Wells. Comes out to the point, far side, Hoekstra. And it played up and out of play. We got a face-off in the Otter defensive zone. Far dot on the glove side of Holden Stenstrom. So overtime here for the Otters. And face-off here, Schultz wins the draw. Quick shot, save made by Stenstrom. Puck picked up by Brock Sherman. Plays over to the far boards. Going to be picked up by Michael Schmidt. Schmidt gets it out to Adam Kennedy. Adam Kennedy going to gain the zone. Puck played out now to neutral ice. Otters, Schultz steals it away. He'll send it. They were offsides. He looked like he was way offsides, unless I'm just seeing stuff. Kennedy tries to play it out. Kept in, though, by number 6, Wells. Played back down in the corner. The number 19, McInnes, who has a pair of assists in the game. He assisted on both of the Wells goals for River Lakes. Here's Wells with a puck. Still with it. Now to Hoekstra. He drops it, but it comes out of the zone. So he'll go way back now. They'll spread the ice. Comes out to neutral ice. Schultz with a puck. Dangerous. Pass picked off, though. Picked up. Here's Michael Schmidt the other direction. Schmitty over the line. Sends one on goal, left side. Kept in, though, by Zender. Zender sends one behind the net. Wells will pick it up. And we get an icing call here on River Lakes. An icing call on River Lakes. 6:38 to play in the overtime. You know, in college hockey or pro hockey or junior hockey, you get a point or you get a tie or something, but in high school, you either win or you lose. You can tie, too. So, face-off, Luke Johnson here against Mayhew. Off the draughts, won by the Otters. Weldy with it. Sends one on goal, and the save is made. Will Robinson makes the save, and we'll get a draw again to his blocker side. He's a left-handed goalie. See that? Stick in his left hand. Off the draw. Jones with it. He'll ring the boards. Kept in by Donahue. It did pop out. Now Tanner sends it back in. Otters check back up. They'll go D to D. Evan Jones with the puck now at neutral. Rink-wide pass. Hops off the stick of Ingebrigtsen. Tanner Donahue with a nice defensive play. Puck down in the corner. River Lakes trying to center it out front. Tapped out of there. Parker Tilka momentarily, and then Zender gets it out to neutral ice. Near side pass. Jace Griffin, who has a goal in the game, he'll ring the boards to the far side. Ingebrigtsen will kick it with a skate. Zender will tap it out. Nope, kept in. Centering pass. Weldy with it now. Sends ahead to Luke Johnson. Here's freshman Luke Johnson up to right side. Makes something happen. Luke sends it behind the goal line. Battling for the puck. Tied up. And away with the puck now comes Griffin Mayhew. Ingebrigtsen. Centering pass. Out to neutral. Otters steal it away. Here's Parker Tilke. He'll gain the zone. Sends it out to Shaky. Otters trying to get the puck to settle down. Weldy sends it towards the goal. Played over the near side. Schmidt tried to keep it in. It comes out to neutral ice. Weldy will send it back in. And it's kicked out of there. There by the Stars. They'll play it in over the line. Weldy will go back, and a change here for River Lakes. Weldy rings the boards to Michael Schmidt. Hops off his stick. No, Schmidt, he has it. Schmidt up the right side. Good play by Schmidt. Sends it out to Kennedy. Eden Shaky backhand. Oh, and a save made by Robinson. I thought we were going to get one there. And the puck sent in over the line once again. Kennedy levels Jace Griffin. Schmidt with the puck. And that's going to go up into the netting. A big hit by Kennedy. Do we got that one on replay? All right, Annabelle, so maybe not. We shall see. Number 21, Adam Kennedy with a big hit. We don't have it on the replay. So Schmidt will take the draw here for the Otters against Blake Schultz. Shots are 30 off the draw. Michael Schmidt. Good win. Keeps the puck on his stick. Out to the point. Brock Sherman. And went off the shin pad of Adam Kennedy. Picked up now by Bruntlett. Bruntlett will try to move it out of his own end. Full head of steam. He's going to be tripped up, and the Otters are going to go on the penalty kill here. So a power play opportunity. Michael Schmidt reached out and tripped number 12, Brock Bruntlett. And this penalty comes 3 minutes and 26 seconds into the OT. And a timeout taken. And we're going to take this a really short break here, Zach. Our Lake Region Healthcare timeout. 3-3 is our score. We have 4:34 left to go in the overtime.
Show your Otter pride with your Fergus Falls Otter debit card from FM Bank of Fergus Falls. Stop in and ask how you can show your Otter pride and get signed up for your Fergus Falls Otter debit card. FM Bank of Fergus Falls and online at myfmbank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake Road, online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Hey, we're back here. Let's set the table. We're in overtime. Fergus Falls and River Lakes, 4:34 to play. 3-3 is our score. Otters led it 3-0 after one. And River Lakes gets 3 goals at the end of the second period to tie it up 3-3. Otters have battled back in this one. Shots on goal at the end of regulation, 30-27 in favor of River Lakes. And now it's 31-30 shots on goal in favor of the Stars. So a much better third period here for the Otters. Otters on to kill. Adam Kennedy, Aiden Shaky, Jack Weldy, and Tanner Donahue. 3-3 is our score here. Blake Schultz will take the draw along with Parker Wells and McIndens. And face off one, Paulson. Now to Griffin. Fans on the shot. Comes over the near boards. Sent down along the near half wall. One-timer, shot there, backdoor. Good job by Weldy tying up Parker Wells. Comes out high. Grace backhand, near side Schultz. Schultz walks in, rips one. Stenstrom makes the save. And puts it between his legs, lays down on his back, and said, no siree, Mr. Schultz. Nice save by Holden Stenstrom. They say your best penalty killer is your goaltender. Face off me to the left glove side of Holden Stenstrom. Jack Weldy will take the draw here against Blake Schultz. Schultz wins the draw. It comes out to Griffin. Plays it to Schultz along the half wall, down low. Now Schultz gets it back. Out to Jace Griffin, out high. Near side, one-timer fanned on by Paulson. Puck behind the net, picked up by River Lakes. Now Schultz, far side, out to the point to Griffin. He winds. Stick save there. Kennedy will play it out. Good job by Adam Kennedy. He's going to get off. On comes Caden Zender. Schultz behind the net. Caden Zender out along with Aiden Shaky, far side. Brant Sherman's trying to move it out, gets it out to neutral ice. Schultz will pick it up. 3.5 minutes to play in the overtime. Luke Johnson out with Zender on the penalty kill. Battle right in front of the River Lakes bench. Almost an interference call. Holding up just like a pick in basketball. I don't know if you saw that. Puck over to the far side. The Otters are going to clear it out. Good job by the Otters. Zender will go off for a skate on the forecheck. They'll play it over to the boards. Good job by Caden Zender. He takes a hit, disrupts things. Good job by sophomore Zender. Puck out at neutral. Picked off by Brant Sherman. 25 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Otters. Up the right side. Jones with it now. Sent behind the net. 2:54 to go in the hockey game. Puck out to the near side. Otters clear it out of there. 15 seconds left. Luke Johnson's going to go after it. He'll get off now. Shaky comes on. Good job on the PK for the Otters. Up the left side. Just got to stick with the program here. Near side. And the puck comes out to neutral ice. Picked up by Mayhew. Otters are back to full strength. Mayhew. Shaky. Brant Sherman. Out to neutral ice. 2:20 to play. Michael Schmidt had a little rest in the penalty box. Comes out with a full head of steam. Puck played out to neutral. Picked up by Weldy. Carries off the boards. Puck right below us here. And then sent in by Weldy. And an icing call. So Weldy sends it the link to the ice. An icing call on the Otters. And Brock and Brant Sherman come out defensively. Aiden Shaky, Adam Kennedy, and Michael Schmidt up front. 2:10 left to go in overtime. And the Otters are going to send the different Parker Tilke, Luke Johnson, and Caden Zender out. Little cat and mouse by both coaches. Johnson on the draw, he'll win it. Donahue rings the boards over the far side. Comes out to neutral ice. Puck played. Back in, free pass here. The Stars have to check back up. Played up the near boards, but not out. Puck behind the net. Donahue with the puck now. Tried to play it out to neutral. Here's Luke Johnson through neutral. Luke will gain the zone. Luke coming in on goal. On the back end, shooting! Luke Johnson with a game winner! 4-3. He beats Will Robinson. Freshman Johnson goes bar diddle. And the Otters win it 4-3 in overtime here on the Park Region scoreboard. Let's take a look at our Annabelle Lee and Associates replay. There it goes, top shelf for the freshman Luke Johnson. Fergus Falls wins it in overtime. Time of this goal comes at 6 minutes and 14 seconds into the overtime. And that is Luke's 7th of the year. And the Otters win it in overtime. And a much better third period and overtime. Let's listen to the call by Robbie Olson.
Number 7, Luke Johnson.
So freshman Luke Johnson with a game winner, 4-3. And Tanner Donahue with the assist. A couple of freshmen in on that game winner there. And the Otters win it. And I am out of gas. It's exciting. And a good win for the Otters here. They get their 12th of the year, and that'll get the attention of some people around the state. This Otter hockey team now with 12 wins, as River Lakes was rated 13th. Otters will get some much-needed respect and a good signature win against a strong River Lakes team. So the Otters win it here by a score of 4-3. I'm going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll recap the scoring. We'll talk to head coach Mike Donahue. Olson Oil Card Express brings us our post-game show. You're listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977, also streaming on the Fergus Now app.
Falling leaves, cozy sweaters, and a yucky mess on your car. Splash Express.
These students inspire us all. Just like them, American Federal is here to go the extra mile for you. American Federal Bank, investing in our community, one play at a time. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Jay, owner of Fergus Apothecary, downtown Fergus Falls. We like to talk to you out in the open, not through glass, not through a speaker. We treat you as a person, not as an insurance card. So we invite you to come downtown Fergus Falls and speak with us.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Company.
We're proud to be a part of this community.
Oil Card Express postgame show begins right now. Otter boys win it 4-3 in overtime. Luke Johnson with his 7th of the year. That was assisted by Tanner Donahue. Let's recap the scoring in this one, and then we'll talk to head coach Mike Donahue in just a couple of minutes. So here's how the game started out. It was a really good first period for the Otters. They outshot, or the shots were 10-10, but they scored 3. The first goal of the game was scored by number 3. Aiden Shakey gets his 19th of the year, assisted by Michael Schmidt, and also number 17, Brock Sherman. Then Fergus Falls at 14:37. It's the 10th of the year for Jack Weldy, and that was one of the most bizarre goals I've seen in a while, as he shot it from the far blue line, and it went into the back of the net. And so the Otters then go up 2-0, and then at 15:05 of the period, it is the first of the year for Parker Tilke with a nice laser of a shot, a beautiful shot by Tilke, assist going to Luke Johnson, and made it 3-0. And then River Lakes at 15:22 of the period, second period now, they dominated the last 5 minutes. If you remember, they killed off a 5-on-3 and then a 5-on-4. But it was the 23rd of the year for number 6, Parker Wells, assisted by Jakin McIndens. And then River Lakes at 16:01, 24th of the year, scored there by number 6, Parker Wells. That was assisted by McIndens, made it 3-2. And then River Lakes gets one another 37 seconds after that one. And it was the 8th of the year for Jace Griffin, and that was assisted by number 7, Griffin Mayhew. And that was 3-3 after 2 periods of play. So we got ourselves a really tight hockey game, 3-3. And then after that, we go into the third period, and there's only one goal in the third period, and it was scored by the no scoring in the third period, pardon me. We go to the overtime, and 6:14 into the overtime, freshman Luke Johnson gets a pass from freshman teammate Tanner Donahue, and that was Luke's 7th of the year, made it 4-3. And so the shots on goal, at the end of regulation was 30-27. I'll double check the shots on goal for the hockey game, but it was a much better finish to the game for the Otters. As I'm going to get the total shots here, but the Otters were outshot 15-3 in the second period, and then the Otters outshot River Lakes 14-5 in the second period. So a good deal here. And I guess got a text from my daughter Emily. It's her birthday today, so she just said that was a good birthday present. Her younger brother getting that one. So shots on goal in the game, River Lakes 33 and Fergus Falls 32. And so the Otters really took it to River Lakes in that overtime despite having to kill that penalty. They outshot River Lakes 5-2 in the overtime. I'm joined by head coach Mike Donahue of the Otters. And Mike, it's good to be on the other end of a game like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had one a good tight game like that against a good hockey team that's fast and strong and big and can make plays.
Yeah, no question about that. And it seems like, at first period, the shots were equal, and we got some good bounces and had a pretty good first period. Now, you remember?
Bounce, pun intended there?
Yeah, that's right. Remember when we played at River Lakes, we got scored on one like that a while ago. I'm just not going to say anything more about that. But, and then what a nice Parker Tilke, what a great shot. Low glove side, feet moving. Luke wins the face-off, and Parker scores. That was huge for Parker, too. He's been playing well.
Yeah, he's getting rewarded, trying to piece things together a little bit. Still fighting through some injuries and trying to find some good line combinations. Still to create some depth. And Parker's been able to have some additional minutes and opportunities here these last few games, and he's shown us that he's a guy that he can add some scoring touch to our team.
And then, that second period, too, we got outshot 15-3 in that period, and it was very interesting. So, once they killed the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4, all of a sudden, it seems like River Lakes came to life, didn't they, Mike? And that last 2 minutes were just a rough 2 minutes for them.
Well, they had momentum that whole period. We were fighting it in our zone. We didn't do a good job moving the puck out of our zone. We didn't do a good job winning blue line battles. We didn't do a good job defending up high. And then you feel we get that 5-on-3, and we thought that, I'm like on the bench, if we can get this, maybe we can just shift the tide a little bit. Tanner had a great one-time shot. Jack made a tremendous pass across there. Their goalie made a great save on that. I think we had one other really good opportunity, but their goaltender, in those situations, that's when you need your goalie to be huge, and he was for them at that point. And from there, we just, for whatever reason, that second period, we didn't make plays. River Lakes pressured us on our exits, and they were rewarded for it.
And then in the third period, too, so, just how the tail of periods go here, then we go out and shoot them 14-5 in the third and really kind of owned a lot of that period. And both goaltenders played good games, no question.
Yeah, absolutely. We were really pleased that third period we challenged our guys. I talked about defending up high. We didn't block shots in that second period one bit. We missed, I think, Isaac's been counting 8 or 9 block shots where we needed guys to block, and those are huge momentum times. That you block that shot and the puck comes out. You can relieve that pressure, but it stays in. Now you're trapped in your zone, especially that second period with the long change. That can be really taxing on your team, and the way that River Lakes keeps coming, they're going to pin you in. And then third period, I think we had 8 block shots from our wings in the third period, and they missed 0 of them. So you talk about different things and lessons to learn. To me, that's the difference in the hockey game right there.
So a good third period. There was no scoring in that, and we go to overtime, and we take a penalty. And what a great job on the penalty kill. It seemed like we were aggressive. We were tough and hard on pucks. That was huge.
Yeah, we were. That 21's so good on faceoffs.
Yeah.
You got to try to hope
Strong
we threw Jack in there to try to win. Jack's been good on draws for us when he gets opportunities, but at 21, he's so good at it. You hope you can win one and get a good clear, but Holdy we knew he was going to have to make a couple saves. They move the puck well. 10 has a heck of a shot from up top. But once we could finally get that thing down, we've been really liking our forecheck on the PK was really good all night long, and they really struggled getting the puck into our zone once we were able to clear the zone.
And then I get into the overtime at 6:14. Tanner makes a great play, strong stick, and he gets it ahead to Luke. And that was just, for a couple of freshmen to come up with big plays like that, and Luke turned on the afterburners, was good to see, and good to see that goal for him.
Yeah, it was. We've been working hard with the forwards on making reads when they're attacking the D. Can you get off the hip, or do you not have that hip and have to turn and buy some time? And Lukey did a great job attacking that D. He was able to get off his hip, and we watch him in practice all the time. He gets that thing far post and takes that thing hard to the net, and which it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that was fun. A great team effort for the Otters here tonight, and a good win, too. And for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, but it's just good. You know what I mean, for us to get a like a signature win. That's a good team, River Lakes. Good team.
They've got a really good team. They just beat Little Falls a couple weeks ago.
7-5.
Yeah. Look at, they've got some real nice wins on their schedule, and you look at their points up and down their lineup. They got guys that can play the game and go and move, and they can be real hard to play against. And I thought, like you said, our first period was really good. Our third period was really good. So overtime was really good, and just a lot of nice positives, I think, and lessons that our guys learned on how to win a tight hockey game.
And Mike, just looking ahead here, I really like how our schedule ends here too. We got Alex next Tuesday, and then Detroit Lakes. Two very good hockey teams. To get us ready for the playoffs. This is what we want.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to show up and play, and like you say, it's amazing that when you just had 2 games left, I thought maybe we had 3. I didn't realize it was Thursday again already, but it'll be good. We can get to work a little bit tomorrow, and we've kind of been giving the guys the weekend off, especially with the sickness and some injuries, and I think it's been really good for the guys, just for mental recovery and physical recovery, getting a couple days, and hopefully that pays off down the stretch for us.
All right, Mike, thanks for coming up. A good win, and you know what, winning, it does a lot of things, doesn't it?
It does.
Just everything, you know what I mean, and it is confidence too.
Yep.
You know what I mean, that we can play with these teams, and it's just kind of fun to get a W, no question.
All right, thanks a lot, Mark.
All right, Mike Donahue, head coach of the Otters. The Otters win it 4-3 in overtime. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back and name our Quality Toyota Quality Player of the Game as our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show continues.
It's to be your dealership.
Minnesota Motor.
At Fergus Falls Monument Company, Ryan and Mike want you to design a personal memorial for your loved one that will fully express your personal sentiment and that of your loved one. Fergus Falls Monument on Pebble Lake.
Teamwork to compete, and the Quality Player Award recognizes the extra effort by an individual in each athlete.
Online, foreverstonememorials.com.
Light powers your day, and with LEDs, every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED.
Mark Johnson back with you. Our Olson Oil Card Express post-game show continues. Now time to name our Quality Player of the Game. Reminder, our Quality Player of the Game t-shirts are brought to you by Lake Country Graphics. For screen printing and embroidery on custom apparel, the best in personal service around, contact Lake Country Graphics at 1223 North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls, or call them at 998-4027. And it's our Quality Player of the Game tonight is going to be freshman Luke Johnson. He gets the game winner in overtime off a nice pass from Tanner Donahue. Luke also had an assist in the game, but a lot of great efforts, a lot of great performances by the Otters tonight. Holden Stenstrom had a great game. Weldy had a goal, Parker Tilke had a goal, and Aiden Shakey got his 19th of the year as well. All right, so we move on to our next hockey broadcast. Will be next Tuesday, as the Lady Otters will be playing for the Section 6A Championship with a chance to go to the Minnesota State High School Tournament. And so that game will be on Channel 977, and it'll be 7 o'clock puck drop. And again, we'll have that game for you. And boys basketball tonight, the Otters lose a tough one on the road to St. Cloud Apollo, 74-69. But the Otters win it here tonight. Luke Johnson, our Quality Player of the Game. And again, our quality t-shirts brought to you by Lake Country Graphics. That'll do it for me, Mark Johnson. And thanks to Zach Daniels. Come on, Zach, get on the camera here a bit. So great job. And punching the buttons over here to my right, take care of the cameras. Otters win it 4-3. You were listening to Otter Hockey on Channel 977. Also our stream on the Fergus Now app. Otters win it 4-3 in overtime. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for a special KBRFradio.com video streaming production. Tonight's game is proudly brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company and your Otter Tail Power Company pregame show. Park Region and your Park Region scoreboard. Minnesota Motor Company and your Minnesota Motor Company halftime show. Lake Region Healthcare and your Lake Region Healthcare timeouts. Ogstead Plumbing and Heating with your game time and temperature. Viking Cafe and Fergus Falls Apothecary with your keys to the game. Olson Oil Card Express and your Olson Oil Card Express postgame show. Quality Toyota and your Quality Toyota Player of the Game. Nelson Auto Center and your Nelson starting lineups. Otter Tail County AIS Task Force. Liberty Business Systems. Service Food of Fergus Falls Monument. Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Incorporated. Otter Tail Coaches and FM Bank of Fergus Falls.